10 seconds then.
Okay. I'm here. We're professionals. Oh.
My God.
Come on.
This is the Xbox E3 2019 briefing.
It's gonna have like a montage to start it all off with.
Yeah, usually it's like the opening credit to a film. It's a conference.
Let's check and see if that works. Oh yeah, it worked. So if you wanted to see if there's any chat.
Yes, state of decay.
I need to harness it.
See it here.
Boring. Pom pom. So what's gonna open it? Halo, Gears, Cyberpunk, Halo, Master Chief Collection.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient structure history has ever shown us.
It looks okay. It looks like Odyssey.
Scheduled scarcity is a premium feature of colonial
No
life.
Man's Sky, I guess. No.
Imagine No Man's
It's
Sky.
Bottom Plants.
Security.
It's
in a
Borderlands
senseless
3.
and chaotic
Is it?
world.
No.
This is Halcyon, the furthest
Seattle World.
colony
Is
in
it
the galaxy,
the Obsidian game?
proudly
Is
owned
it?
and operated
I
by
think that's
corporations.
Oddworld. It's giving off those fields.
Everything we have, everything we are,
It's not Borderlands.
we owe to them.
It is the Outer World. I think.
They're always with us. No one has ever
Yeah, because
gone
that's like
against
a
them.
Fallout kind of.
Yeah, it looks like
So it has to be, I think.
But a stranger has just arrived. Someone who's challenging the corporate board. Someone who's digging up their secrets.
If it was Borderlands, it would have been a lot more goofy by now.
Ah, yeah, they would have some jokes and
Be
stuff.
a villain
Okay.
or a hero.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Here, hope this gun serves you better than it did me.
That's giving me
Or a
Oblivion
psychopath.
flashbacks.
No.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay, it's not good. I was like,
Pre-order today and play with Xbox Game Pass at launch.
That's cool. Combat.
Cool. That's
I
pretty.
suppose time will tell, but
That's a cool
no
looking
matter
creature.
who this stranger
Yeah, it
chooses
just
to
really
be,
gives off Borderlands
the
feels.
Halcyon colony will never be the same.
Yeah, so yeah, no, it's Outer World, Obsidian.
That's why I thought I was thinking of like an Oblivion and stuff like that. Fallout.
Yeah. Oh, well, having Xbox Game Pass, at least I don't have to worry about having money to get it. It's in Game Pass at launch.
They're all a bunch of swine.
October. I was kind of hoping it came out in September, but they probably already announced the release date and I just forgot. He's getting fuzzy, it's annoying.
Please welcome from Ninja Theory, Ronnie Tucker and Dom Matthews.
We got the clap for everyone. Ninja Turtles, Hellblade, Enslaved.
Enslaved is good. I really like that game.
That's one of my favorite
At
games.
E3
It's such a good
2018,
story.
we announced that Ninja Theory had joined Xbox Game Studios, a move that has given us an incredible boost in achieving the creative ambition of our teams. We've started work on a number of new games at the studio, and in the near future, we'll be sharing details on all of these projects. When we
Why
joined
not now?
Xbox Game Studios, we already had a very exciting game several years in the making, and we're happy to return to E3 to share this with you.
Okay, this game.
As creative director, I'm stoked to be here to share our new game with you guys. It combines
Some
two of my
edge.
gaming passions, third-person
Where is
action
it?
combat,
No,
and
it's
competitive team
Bleeding
multiplayer.
Edge is what it's called.
Our
This
technical
game
offer's kicking off
unfortunately
in
leaked.
just a couple of
Like
weeks,
someone
and
leaked
we'd
the
love for
trailer
you
and
to
everything
sign
for it
up,
on
get
them.
involved,
So that's
and
bad.
tell
I
us what you
haven't seen
think.
it, so.
Or if you're
I
here at
understand.
E3, come and join us for a game. I really, I really hope you guys like it. Check it out. This is Bleeding Edge.
I knew it!
World premiere.
I seen a bit of the trailer with no sound, so this I erased it from my mind. I was like, no, I don't want to see it.
Oh, cool. More Borderlands style stuff.
You see, this art style is going a great way in the future.
Yeah. Cyberpunk. That's what we're looking at.
4 versus 4.
4 versus 4.
Online melee.
Oh, 4 versus 4 online.
No.
No guns. It's melee.
It's like, cool. I need to fix this. I don't want to use Mixer, so I'm not gonna do it. No!
Yeah.
See, they said. It's like, I just want to auto the resolution to something because it's annoying me when it keeps flickering.
I know. I love that stuff, Cyberpunk stuff. It's really getting popular. She's the fighting.
I think the characters like uphill.
Yeah.
So technically, like alpha starts on the 27th.
Oh,
I
so
would like to see some gameplay.
Yeah, they kind of showed some little snippets.
I wonder if you have to sign up or if the alpha testing is free for everyone. Okay, Xbox Game Studios presents Ori. The music gave it away. Did you ever play or see Ori?
I seen the first trailer for that kind of game, and it was a side scrolling you're a black and white creature.
Oh, you were playing as this one, but there was a drunk owl creature in the trailer. It was a sad trailer.
Oh god, it's a gigantic scorpion, or is it a tarantula confirmed?
Oh my.
That's really good 3D.
Oh yeah, this game
Cinematic, like.
looks amazing. It's meant to be extremely hard. Like it doesn't hold your hand around like that.
You learn what you play.
I've only played like 2 hours of the first one. I need to go back and finish it.
Yeah.
Aww.
Cool. That's an
Xbox Game Pass. When's it out? Like it was a good trailer.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. I want to see a lot more. Wow. I was expecting it to come out this year.
It's a lot more rendering to do with those graphics.
Oh, yeah. Xbox Game Studios presents Minecraft.
Is it?
Oh yeah, they already announced a new Minecraft Arena or something. I can't remember what it's called. All these Microsoft games that they're showing off straight away,
It's
just
like a new Fortress mod, isn't it? Dungeons?
looks like more Minecraft story mode.
Oh, cool.
Play with Xbox Game Pass on launch. Yeah, so it's like a dungeon crawler. Well, it is.
But yeah, it's
But Minecraft, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm digging it.
yeah.
Pretty sure it's the first gameplay they
I
showed.
like the way they stuff.
They have like Thor's hammer right now, so that's pretty good. Nice on that.
Yeah. The
Holy
particle effects
shit.
are nice. You see like dust and stuff, they're still keeping
So
it to
it's
8
4
bit.
players confirmed, at least minimal. Well, not minimal. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, they'll have a horde.
It's
mod.
like Diablo Minecraft.
Yeah. That's a lot of mobs.
Yeah. When is this out? Coming 2020. Damn. It's 2 2020s. What about 2019?
Scrap Squidward.
4-player local and online co-op. So that's good.
Yeah.
You gotta support the local co-op.
Yeah.
Please welcome the head of Xbox, Phil Spencer.
I love his speeches. What t-shirt is he wearing? Sometimes he wears t-shirts like of games that are... Oh, you have to turn it off.
Yeah. It's like sound just cut out at the end of that mic.
Oh no, yeah, once you hold the button and turn it on, it'll just keep up there.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
He's
you.
wearing some kind of brain on his
Thank you. We at Xbox live for this exact moment. The moment we get to share the best of our art form here with you in LA. And the moment you get to experience breathtaking new stories, new worlds, and new heroes for the very first time.
If we read that, we might get some
This
spoilers to
moment
what he's
isn't
going to
just
say in the
about
future.
finding some new games. It's about discovering your new games. This decisive moment of discovery is etched in your gaming history, alongside your every achievement, your every moment, your every new friend. This is why we on Team Xbox are always and will be dedicated to unleashing the next new games for you to discover and love. So whether you're one of the thousands with us here in Microsoft Theater, or one of the billions around the world who play games, welcome to E3 2019. This right now is the single most creative and energizing time in gaming history. Games and gamers together now have the sheer magnitude to be a significant unifying force for the world. The expanding universe of gaming has opened a new era of creative possibility, with more games, more creators, and more industry players than ever before. And gamers were everywhere. In under 2 decades, the number of players in the world has more than tripled. Over 2 billion of us now play games in every region and on every continent. And with new technological leaps, we get to play whatever we want, with whomever we want, and wherever we want. On Team Xbox, every decision is guided by our belief that gaming is for everyone. My team and I are single-minded in our resolve to bring everyone the games they want, to connect everyone to play with the friends they want, and to empower everyone to play wherever they want.
That's why they keep pushing crossplay and stuff like that. Which
This is why we keep innovating hardware and services. It's why we're uniting communities through crossplay, and it's why we're investing in creative creators. Above all, gaming is for you. This is why we scour the world for your next new games. This today is the largest showcase of games on any stage, anywhere this year.
Oh man, I really should have turned off my notifications.
Today, from the thousands of games in development across Xbox One and Windows PC, we're highlighting 60 games for you.
Wow, that's 10 more than last year.
Including 14 games from Xbox Game Studios and over 30 games premiering in Xbox Game Pass.
Wow.
In addition to showcasing all of these games over the show, we'll also announce what's next at Xbox Game Studios. Sharing our expansive plans for streaming, and of course, revealing more about our next new console. So thank you for joining us today. Let's jump in.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Did you ever finish watching that gameplay trailer though? Came out yesterday?
Ready to do this?
That's cool seeing the blind husband. Has a beard.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Hey! Who are you?
Got a name?
Cal Kestis.
Saw Gerrera.
I'm here on Jedi business.
Jedi are dead.
Oh, Jedi. Didn't know you had those.
Oh yeah, in this video that
I
came
didn't
out
watch-
yesterday.
I didn't watch that much of it.
Yeah, it showed it was like 15 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah.
So it was seeing a lot of close combat and moving around and stuff like that.
Oh, more spiders.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. The Jedi are not yet lost.
Is it like karma based? You get to pick good or evil, or
Hope is not
you get to pick like good or bad?
Oh no, this is a canon story.
It's just a canon of follow rebellion.
Like, this is now official Star Wars canon now. This is based after Star Wars Episode 3,
okay.
but before
You
Episode
alright?
4.
Yeah.
So it's just during
No, we are not doing
the
that
time
again.
all the Jedis are getting hunted down.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Cool.
It looks really good though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm hyped for it.
World premiere.
Okay. Horror confirmed.
Spooky. Oh no, I can't handle it.
It's like,
Is the Wendigo? Is it vampire? Werewolf?
and this looks really nice. Oh shit, this is Outlast. This is Outlast 3, I'm assuming. Because there's a camera, so that's like Outlast.
Oh no, jump scare. Okay.
Bigger budget Outlast, maybe.
Peter Shannon, 9-year-old went missing
It's
on
not Wraith, is
Saturday.
it?
Oh wait,
Is it?
no, wait, I'm trying to think.
It looks like him.
Wait, I didn't see.
Okay, Bullet. Let's find this kid.
That wouldn't be on me.
Wait up, Bullet.
It looks a little bit like him from the side.
I'm trying to think of that Bethesda studio game, the whatever horror one that they have.
What's happening?
Oh, that's third person.
Look, you have a flashlight. It's
Yeah, but I don't
definitely
think
on
it's
the way.
third person. No. Or oh, so this is Xbox Game Pass at launch. Holy shit!
Oh,
Awesome, another game I don't have to buy.
multiple monsters? Supernatural? Alright, you get the camcorder again.
It has to be
Oh.
Outlast. Like,
The camcorder kind of makes you think it's Outlast.
it is Outlast. It's gonna say Outlast 3.
If it is, they went full on with the supernatural monster stuff.
They also
Blair Witch
got
Project.
a big. They also invested. Holy shit!
Looks
A
like
lot
Blair Witch
more.
Project symbol.
But Outlast 2 only came out not
Is
too
it?
long.
Blair
Oh,
Witch!
Shit!
Yeah!
Blair Witch is getting a game. I did not know about that. Or even if I did, I probably was like, it's Blair. I never
Yeah.
seen it, so. Oh shit! Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's the one I was hoping for.
Shit! This is so early in the show. I thought this would be like a end.
Just
This
coming
is
out like
gonna-
the big guns first.
Yeah, like holy shit. Just.
I've hated
Like, this is how they
Cyberpunk.
ended last year with Cyberpunk, like, just because everyone loves the studio.
We've been reading about this for years in magazines and stuff, like this game.
Oh yeah, like the footage that they showed last year, like was just amazing. Wonder if they're gonna have a release date.
Several blocks down the street. Fortunately, fire crews report they've managed to contain the blaze. Authorities are now
V, my man, you made it. You blowing up all over the news. Are you alone?
I just want the money.
You got the chip? All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up? We're gonna be with you in a minute. What? Oh, come on, man. Your neck. It's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment,
I still just like watching any trailers like Star Wars. There's any games that are coming out like graphically just look so amazing. Like,
that's stairs.
yeah, they're pretty random. Well, like seeing the gameplay for this, like already, like
oh, that stairs that was awesome.
All right, in and out. We're rich. Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie.
Alright, so this one. Oh no,
Jack. Oh. No. Okay, get to a clinic now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go.
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be
is
okay.
required.
Just hold on.
yeah.
Hey, just think about all the good that we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry.
Wow.
He ain't dead. Maybe he dead. Maybe. Blood confirmed.
Yeah, it's not cybernetical blood. Red blood. You can tell this is gonna happen straight away. Backlight always does this stuff. It goes over. Oh, Assassin's Creed Blade.
Well, Cyberpunk, like The Witcher, is gonna have lots of choices, so maybe lots of things can play differently.
Chip decks.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this tension, damn it.
How did he make that sound with his voice? Hey! Oh shit.
Secret weapon.
Super Saiyan, let's go.
No. More blades.
Yes, more blue confirmed.
I like the way they're based on a praying mantis.
Oh shit.
Oh,
hacking.
But it's like telekinetic, it's like psychic.
Yep, we just hacked.
Yeah.
That looked pretty cool. I want to see more gameplay though.
Yeah.
They'll probably show something differently, or depending on this is gameplay.
We'll see for 10 seconds.
Wake the up, samurai.
Hologram?
We have a city to burn.
Oh, Keanu Reeves!
Man, he's appearing in
He's at everything.
He had the Fortnite thing and everything.
He just takes off glasses. Who are you? John Wick.
I think I've seen him in something
Oh, it's
else.
Keanu Reeves!
Please welcome
The only person we clap for, we didn't clap for Phil Spencer.
Oh man, yeah, John Wick, Neo on stage.
How's it going? Hello, Los Angeles.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just walks back in there.
All right.
Well,
Good to see you.
gotta go film John Wick 4. Yeah. See you later.
Right. I gotta talk to you about something.
It's in the script.
CD Projekt Red.
See, they know who to go for.
Oh, he's a better t-shirt than Phil Spencer.
Well, he changes all of his t-shirts like during the
A
show.
while back, the guys from CD Projekt Red approached me and asked me to be a part of their new project, Cyberpunk 2077. They were going on and on about how they'd create this vast open world with a branching storyline, how you'd be able to customize your character through in-game choices. And it's not something I knew before, but I was excited by. And I'm always drawn to fascinating stories.
He's the one that hunts you down.
Oh,
Imagine.
Is set in a metropolis
he's gonna
of
be
the
our sensei,
future,
yeah. That's gonna be
where
cool.
body
That's what I'm guessing he's
modification
gonna
has become an obsession. You play
Oh,
as
wait.
an outlaw, an enhanced mercenary working in the sleazy underbelly of the city. Yeah. Okay, but let me tell you, the feeling of being there, of walking the streets of the future, is really going to be breathtaking. Breathtaking. All right. So, I gotta finish this. So tell me, do you guys want to know when there's the release date?
No.
Get out!
Check this out.
Oh, he pointed to the right screen. This month.
What gameplay? Kinda.
Mr. Hansen.
Real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Is it gonna have 2020 on it, or is it gonna have 2019? Guess, go. 2019?
2020. January.
I'm gonna go with 2019. That'd be a big shocker. Oh, I'm gonna be wrong.
January. Spring 2020.
I have to go. Yeah, January. Right.
January.
Damn it!
What?
I know. April.
Yeah. We don't have 16 months in our year.
You see that? It confuses you. Yeah.
World premiere.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get him. Big year for him too.
Yeah, they just got him at peak, like, and they got him on probably years before.
What's this? Some indie game.
I like that hat.
Yeah, Xbox Game Pass not launch.
It's a star for that hat, so I'm gonna guess she's a witch. She has a familiar. So it's like Terraria. Pickaxe confirmed.
I like the art style.
Yeah.
Cooking confirmed.
Yeah. Gardening. Everything that Terraria and Minecraft have. Exploring, digging underground, I'm guessing. Like the animation on it's brilliant.
Yeah, they won't rotate.
Oh wow.
They're gonna have to, don't kill the dog, cat, whatever.
Kill
the dog.
Sacrifice confirmed. Oh well. That's cool. So they're like your missions to help spiritual creatures or something. It's reminding me a lot of
then you go
studios,
home.
like Studio Ghibli or something.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Spirit Away.
I'm not even gonna try to say the name.
Spirit Error.
Oh, this is getting a big Xbox Game Studios. Sounds like Crackdown music. Oh, it's Battletoads.
Battletoads. I'll say Frog.
Oh, last year they announced it, but they didn't show it. They just said they're back, and that was it. Ah, gameplay, nice. Oh, cool. They beat them. Hey, Xbox Pass at launch.
Cool.
Never played Battletoads game.
Oh, looks like you fell out of Boris.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, 2D and 3D mixed together. Very hard to get that right. When it crash, I think
it looks pretty good there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lots of people have been waiting for a Battletoads. I want a Banjo-Kazooie game. Banjo 3. We've been waiting years.
DS game, yeah. Switch game, should I say.
On the Xbox?
Oh shit, yeah.
It's an indie game.
It caught me with that Game Boy cover. Oh well.
That's pretty cool. Come to the Xbox Game Store. Not on Game Pass at launch. Damn it. And this is so cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Playing with drawing. I say this was hard to do.
Yeah, it's like 3D and 2D versus 3D.
Oh, so cool. As far as creativity goes, this is...
top.
Yeah, that's cool.
Top of the book had all the stats.
Oh, nice. That's on my to-watch list, definitely. Just like everything else so far, it looks pretty good. Like, there's no game that didn't look good so far, in some way, you know?
Be our session 1 watch list.
Yeah. Our whole gaming videos lined up. Oh, this is after party. Oh, this is a montage of lots of mini games.
Oh, standalone. Great features.
Okay.
What the hell? It's just all different games, eh?
Yeah, this is just a montage.
Creative Vision. Groundbreaking games.
All
launching on Xbox Game Pass. If you haven't heard us say that in the last 50 trailers.
Oh, I'm happy. I have Game Pass, so I don't have to pay out more to play all these. Sure, like these are all the games you're getting soon.
Wow.
Cool. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Looking at slow. What the hell? Mine's games.
No.
Oh, hello neighbor, that's not
a secret neighbor. It's like, oh, Lord of the Rings card game? What? Didn't know there was one there. I'm gonna have to look at that.
It's Lord of the Rings card game for
And like, they are just going all in on Xbox Game Pass because it's like basically the future, you know?
Yeah.
Getting like a subscription-based thing. If you do it right, it's worth
Please
it.
welcome head of Xbox partnerships.
As long as you still have the
Sarah
option to buy
Fong.
games for people that want it.
Yeah. That like gifting out.
How many games do we see so far? I shipped one
All
already.
the ID at Xbox games you just saw will premiere on Xbox Game Pass day 1.
I've seen that. I guess. Yeah. It's good to hear that.
At Xbox, our passion is to help you find and play the games that you
this
love
ain't too loud.
through creation, curation, and discovery. The ultimate expression of that passion is Xbox Game Pass. My team travels the globe, seeking out fan favorites and hidden gems, and crafts partnerships with their creators so that you can discover your next favorite game. Mind-blowing experiences, epic adventures, and iconic characters, all for you to explore. It has been awesome to see the record-breaking success developers have had in Xbox Game Pass, introducing their games
something that's
to
coming
new
today,
players
so I can
and
download it after
creating
this.
lifelong fans. Since launch, we have tripled the number of partners in Game Pass, adding more games from more genres. Platformers, RPG, adventure, sports, puzzles, and more every single month. And of course, every Xbox Game Studios title you see today will premiere in Game Pass day 1. We are thrilled to announce new features coming
Wow.
to Xbox Game Pass on console today, including Batman Arkham Knight,
Ah, see.
Oh yeah.
Metro Exodus.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, and Borderlands: The Handsome Collection.
Oh, that's cool.
Man, I have Batman and I have
Amazing
Borderlands.
games that you can
I didn't have
Borderlands.
Metro Exodus. That only came out this year.
Oh, it's the new one. I
Our
thought it was
mission
the
at
old one.
Xbox
Shit.
is for you to be able
No,
to
Metro
play
Exodus, the third one, the
any
newest
game
one that came
with
out. The open
anyone,
world Metro one.
anywhere. And we know for many of you
I haven't
that
seen
means
anything about
PC. That is why last month we announced Xbox Game Pass for PC.
I think it's a good time to get a drink. No trailers.
Today, the Game Pass journey on PC begins. Now, PC players can discover their next favorite game with Xbox Game Pass. We have curated over 100 games just for PC, including favorites like Imperator Rome and Football Manager 2019.
I don't think Football Manager's one to brag about. Just saying.
And for the first time on PC, starting with Halo Reach, the entire Master Chief Collection.
Oh, no. That's too much.
Woo! We are thrilled to share that Xbox Game Pass for PC launches in open beta today.
Woo!
Whenever you're ready.
I'm down for a little competition. Got sweat dripping down my temples. This power is something fundamental, though. I can feel the hum in the
That looked even worse than the previous football games. I guess that one's more of a manager one. Oh, I don't know. That's cool. Nice.
Xbox Game Pass for PC is here now. Try it out by downloading the all-new Xbox app on Windows. And if you want it all, we have created a membership just for you. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. You get everything. Xbox Game Pass for console with over 100 great games, Xbox Live Gold, an unrivaled gaming community, and now Xbox Game Pass for PC at no additional charge.
Pretty good.
And because it's E3, everyone can jump in and play today for $1. Now go discover your next favorite game.
World premiere.
Imagine like your first time joining that for $1, like €1, basically.
Yeah.
And you can play all the games. Captured in real time, 4K. So this has to be something. Powered by Zora AI. Halo Infinite. Okay. It's pretty confirmed. It's Forza.
Oh.
Holy shit. This is powered. This looks like real life.
Why are you showing ends if it's... No. It's not Forza, is it?
No, it's a Ace Air. I don't know.
Ace Air Combat?
I don't know what they're called. Holy shit.
It's a Flight Simulator 2020.
Whatever it's called, it has graphics awards, that's for sure.
Alright, perfect.
Play with Xbox Game Pass
Dubai.
at launch? Holy shit. It's powered by the server, so like, no console can run this shit. Like,
yeah.
It has, so you're gonna need an internet connection to play this game.
Yeah, really, really good.
Holy shit. You're basically just flying around the world and seeing everything.
I don't think it's playing war, I think it'll be...
I don't know, look, they showed a lot of different places there.
Regions. I wonder how accurate they have it, like if somebody lives in one of these places, they find their house.
Holy shit. I will play this game.
I just seen
because of how pretty it is.
They flew past a giraffe. I just want to know, can you fly into a giraffe and kill it?
Microsoft Flight Simulator.
I knew! Flight Simulator 2020!
They went big.
But like that game. Yeah, it's a good time though, because like Flight Simulator's got really bad, like now it's at peak of simulator.
Do you remember a time when armies were built?
It's a Microsoft game. It's
Powerful cities collapsed.
Studios. Oh, it's Age of
When the
Empires.
smallest
maybe.
of choices echoed through the pages of history. It was an age of empires.
Definition edition. That's 2.
Yeah.
I want 4.
I think the newest one they're waiting on is 3. One of the most now in 4K. Look at the pixels are now in 4K, so it's so crisp. Fully remastered audio. That goes a long way.
Yeah, like it looks pretty. New campaigns and stuff like that. It was really good. Like it was the best. Like I've played all the different.
It has to be on Xbox. Say it's on freaking Xbox, because they could be just showing this for the PC. It says Xbox game, but then again, it says Windows PC, so maybe it's only for the PC. Bullshit.
Razors? I ain't seen you in a donkey's age. Welcome to beautiful Colorado. Home to the
It's like every game has said Xbox Game Studios.
Yeah.
So all these are just Microsoft games.
Get up close and personal with a wild and woolly wild eye.
Making this game.
Cooked delicacies. Eat where the locals eat. Visit Colorado Springs.
What's going on?
There's so much to see and do in this post-apocalyptic winter wonderland.
I've never played this, so...
Meet new people. Make new friends. Colorado has colorful characters and friendly faces everywhere you look. See our beautiful airport. And don't forget to pick yourself up a nifty souvenir. So don't be shy. Colorado's waiting for you. First round's on me. First round's on you.
I knew it was Wasteland 3. Xbox One is out there, so that's cool. I don't think it was confirmed before. I'm not 100% sure if it was.
Please welcome head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty.
He's got some booty. Just thought that.
Games are at the heart of our mission.
He needs a drink.
Over the last year,
Awesome.
we added 7 new game development studios to Xbox. It's fantastic to see some of these studios already sharing new games on our E3 stage, and there's more to come. I have the privilege of working with some of the best studios around the globe. And for me, great studios are about people, teams, and ideas. Our success comes down to one thing: creating great games that players love. And great games come from great developers. That's why I'm honored today to announce that joining Xbox Studios is...
So you got new studios.
Double Fine Productions.
Double Fine Productions.
Oh yeah, fucking Brutal Legend.
Oh, Brutal Legend in the screen there.
Yeah, because they make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they make Costume Party. And Broken Age is amazing.
Of creativity and spirit in game development.
They own Double Fine now. They can fund Brutal Legend for them.
Brutal Legend and Broken Age. I'm looking forward to Double Fine joining Xbox and seeing what we create together. Please join me in welcoming the founder and president of Double Fine Productions, Tim Schafer.
And Ninja Theory last year and a bunch of others, Undead Labs, Playground, like Microsoft, they have money to just burn. Like they're investing in the future. Like, if they get lots of companies making games, Game Pass is just going to be constantly filled with games.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Matt. We are so excited to be joining Xbox Game Studios.
Wow.
And I'm here to personally reassure you, Matt. I don't know what you've heard, but I'm a team player. Whatever you need from Double Fine, we'll make for you. Halo stuff, Forza stuff, Excel stuff, whatever you want, we are there. Yeah.
Tim, we just want you to make great games.
Oh, that's such a relief because I was totally lying. In that case, we brought a brand new trailer for Psychonauts 2. Take a look if you dare.
See, that was good.
Yeah.
Because when Ninja Theory got bought, they were like saying that they were bought, but they were like saying that they were given complete freedom to still do what they want. Like,
yeah.
Because people are afraid, oh, Microsoft bought them, so they're going to be controlled by them.
Raz, and today is my first official day on the job.
I think the voice actor.
We're on a mission
I started Psychonauts 1 years ago, probably even on the original Xbox. Yeah. I've never played it enough to remember anything about it. I know a lot of people are very like.
I had a Discord demo of that.
I'm just judging this.
Cool.
Knowing the company that made it, I know if I did play Psychonauts 1, I'd enjoy it, and if I played this, I'd probably enjoy it. Just their characters and the humor and everything, it's just like you can tell their games come from nowhere. I really wanted them to say, and we'll give you money for a Brutal Legend 2, because everyone wants a Brutal Legend 2.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. They keep teasing stuff.
Another Star Wars game?
No, it's taking this. Not Star Wars. It is, yeah.
Star Wars Lego. Holy shit. Why can't this say Game Pass at launch?
That's not fun.
So it's a remake.
Frozen.
Oh shit. Wow.
Yeah, but like
all 9 films on one new game. So is that like 3 each? So that means they have the Skywalker saga. Holy shit.
Yeah,
So that means they have the new one. So they know what happens. Let's go to Lego and ask them. They'll be great sports. Because they would have known ages, because they'd have to be making it as a game. But that's it, 2020. Oh, Dragon Ball! Yes! I'm hyped. Shit.
We'd only played this before we come along.
Yeah. Just getting hyped, man.
Oh, cool. Classic.
No. Yeah, this one's recapping the story. This isn't a Xenoverse.
Alright.
It's meant to be more RPG or something. You're meant to be able to fly around this world or something too. Like free roam to some extent.
Cool.
They haven't showed anything past the Frieza saga. I don't think so. I don't know if that's as far as it goes. Like, graphically, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
But like, Dragon Ball Fighters also looked amazing. Still don't have a name.
What is this?
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Early 2020? It's not out this year? I really thought that was out this year. Aww.
World premiere.
And they still didn't show anything past the Frieza saga. So it was only going to go with Super Saiyan 1 and that's it.
Probably slow build up.
It can't be that long of a game. If it's only doing the, like 2 sagas. Because they didn't show.
Minutes.
I have a surprise for you.
Okay. Top down. Get flashbacks to GTA, the very first GTA.
You want to guess what it is?
This is an outfit for
Oh
a
shit.
newborn.
What are you doing?
You bought
No,
it
no,
to start. Surprise me.
I'm sorry.
You're pregnant.
I'm so sorry. Oh shit.
You know?
What?
I know because
My
Mom
bad.
gave it to me. This has happened before.
Oh.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Someone is coming. He's going to hurt us. He says you killed your father. I need to know what happened.
On say Game Pass.
Why are you doing this? My father died.
Died of a heart attack?
Oh, I didn't have anything
This
to
is
do
serious
with
shit.
Any second now, he's gonna knock on that door. Help me.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Police, open up.
That's him.
Did you call the police?
We have a warrant. Please open the door.
I didn't do anything.
We're here to help.
Don't listen to him. I'm your only chance.
Open the door right now.
You know me. I love you. You have to believe me. Stop. No.
Oh, it's him.
Hey! Wait, what?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like it.
You're home.
That was
What are you doing?
Just because he had no hair and he was. I don't see numbers on the back of his head.
Okay.
See, there's no number.
Yeah, he's wearing makeup, okay?
This looks really cool though.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, this looks like a very tense, dark game.
Yeah.
12. They already said it was called 12 minutes.
12
An
minutes.
interactive thriller about a man trapped in a time loop.
That's cool. I like the perspective where it's top down.
That's all like, wait, what? Hitman? And then it's like, no, I don't even know that much about Hitman, so it's no way that he didn't have the barcode or numbers on his head.
Yeah. Okay, scale.
Way to the woods. And the way that is, it just reminded me itself.
What the fuck? Okay, artsy. Shadow demons. Okay, slowly getting more crazy.
Yay, Game Pass.
The Japanese developers. This is crazy.
This looks really cool.
Yeah.
I totally play this.
So it's an electric there.
Anything,
look at the fish.
How they, what?
This is Studio Ghibli, yeah.
What?
Going to do a game.
I don't understand. There was no water when they were just.
It's crazy, that's what it says. That's the Japanese. Oh, it's
exorbitant. Now there's war.
Is this a Pokemon game?
And all the magic herbs. And that looks interesting for real this time. So obviously this was delayed or something. I don't know anything about this game. Because there's no, why would it say for real this time unless it was something that was already announced. Cheers.
Wow.
Is it? Yeah, this looks different, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like more detail on the face.
Oh, look good and evil and evil. There you go. Oh, I like that. Billie Eilish soundtrack in the background.
Man. So trippy.
Toughest. Oh, did you see her neck?
Oh shit. Turn.
It went grey-scaly for a minute.
Turning. And they made a really trippy thing. For anyone that doesn't know Gears of War, is probably like, what the frick is going on?
Yeah. Is this just a facial expression game?
I like it for the fact that it's not something you'd expect. It's like Gears, what? Bound by blood.
From the Coalition, please welcome Studio
Rod
Head
Ferguson.
Rod Ferguson.
You get to clap for this guy. He looks worse.
Where does he scale on t-shirts competition at the moment?
It's pretty
Thanks,
cool.
everyone.
Pretty cool.
We're excited to announce that Gears 5 is releasing on September 10th.
Even sooner than October and November. I dig it.
If you want to play 4 days early, you can with our Ultimate Edition or membership in the newly announced Xbox Game Pass Ultimate.
4 days early.
With Gears of War 4, we wanted to earn your trust. But with Gears 5, we want to push the envelope by doing new things we've never seen in a Gears game before.
He recapped
And we'll tell you all about it this summer. In July, join us for our Versus multiplayer tech test, where you'll be one of the first to play our all-new competitive game type, Arcade. In August, at Gamescom, go hands-on with the all-new Horde mode and see how character abilities can turn the tide on the battlefield.
Character abilities.
In September, we return to the biggest Gears campaign ever, where we'll explore more of Kate's harrowing journey and celebrate our launch on September 10th. But what are we talking about today? Today, it's a brand new way to fight the swarm. In Escape, you play as one of 3 hive busters. You and your squad infiltrate the hive, plant the bomb, and escape with your life. Because we all know that best defense is a good offense. It's everything you love about Gears, turned up to 11.
Wait, is this a multiplayer mode or?
You can't clear hive. I don't know what game is the close. What's coming out of stage? Stage broken?
The computer?
A giant locust. Oh, they're going down in the stage.
Ah, yeah, let's see.
Cool. All the pods don't flow.
That's cool. I want to see more story stuff though.
Yeah. They're gonna zoom into the screen now, watch. Oh, yeah. And then look.
They attacked, and we lost everything.
Okay, so this is single player.
Everything except the need for revenge.
Okay. Because it said escape, I thought it was like a
This
big
might
mode
look
or
like a
something.
surrender,
Mystery
but
or
it's
something,
not.
obviously.
It's an invasion.
Oh, you start off in the hive. Oh, in the special suits. That is smart.
Oh, wait.
They got trapped on purpose to start inside the hive.
Hate those robots.
Yeah. Awesome.
That's one way to get face. I think this is multiplayer.
Yeah, it is. It's a 3-person hive.
So it has cool. Oh, that's awesome. I dig this.
Yeah.
Because they still have class like normal horde with the addition. Like if this was replacing horde, I'd be pissed.
I'm sure they have 2 people, the 3rd person would be a CPU or.
Yeah. Alright, this is cool.
Oh, cool.
That's a cool looking new weapon.
Yeah, it's like a hammer with nails in it. I like the emphasis.
Whoa, what?
Electric sword. Oh, it stuns them, so that's good. They get your killer blow in.
It's too new, I don't like it.
That's the ability there.
Yeah.
Like to say that. Gas, poison gas, my friend.
Cool. I don't think the other ones have fucking gas.
Yeah.
Everything's crazy.
Now here's the big guy, watch. Go away. I was expecting one to go.
I want to see gameplay. It's just this all cinematic. Escape from the Gears 5. Okay, that's cool. Okay, still there.
I hope you enjoyed your taste of Escape, an aggressive 3-player co-op experience, perfect for your living room couch. But it's not just about busting hives. You can build them too, and challenge your friends with the experiences you create. And tonight, join me on Mixer as we challenge these 3 WWE superstars, Xavier Woods, AJ Styles, and Tyler Breeze, to survive a gameplay deep dive from right here in the Hive. For these at home, for the next 2 days, you and your friends can play in select Microsoft stores. So good luck out running the swarm, and we'll see you on the leaderboards. Oh, and for anyone who pre-orders or plays within the first week, we've got something special just for you.
Exclusive content.
Damn it, the stage broke. Oh, they didn't even get the show.
Terminator!
They're showing gameplay now. Here's.
That was a Terminator though. That's what you're getting if you get it a week early. You get a Terminator character. Oh no, this is Terminator again.
Pre-order
Look,
or
stand on the
PlayStation
skull.
5. It's December 16 and get the Terminator Dark Fate.
Because that's the new movie. Oh, I like the black now. That's it. Oh, yes, cool. Awesome.
Okay. Nice. That's cool. They're still showing the gameplay, right?
He said something about put on those, but
I'm so confused. He just said they were going to have a game and we were going to watch it, no?
no, he said follow them somewhere.
Oh, shit. A new Elite controller. Like the first one that came out. It was meant to be like super amazing. It's just like a controller that like you can change lots of stuff to. It's just meant to be really good and to use. Yeah.
You want to get a couple of them for this, yeah.
Really, like the first one was 150 or something. Like, so.
Oh, taller analog sticks. Cool.
You can say you can just change it.
Yeah. Hope you have a longer one. 40 hours.
I like it. Just don't have that kind of shit to just throw on a nice controller. Hey Microsoft, if you somehow want to send me one, I don't mind. Dying Light.
Zombies, yeah. Was this not like half there?
When my father saved my life, he told me never to forget who I am.
The first one that they showed was more focused on
place, nobody even wants to know my name. Getting attached.
Marvel aspect of being good or bad.
And the choices and stuff.
Because when darkness
it's just
comes,
like every now and again,
I might be gone.
It's like if you don't touch the controller, it'll turn off, and then your audio will just go.
Yeah.
The virus tore society apart, but I won't let it turn me into an animal. Staying alive became the essence of our existence, yet life must be more than just survival.
Yeah, what aspect of it?
No, like, not this.
Like every day, the disease
like,
tries to crush us.
The Gears of War, like, the new mode and everything looked good, but I wanted to see so much more. Like, what they showed wasn't bad. I just wanted to see more story teases and shit.
And I am infected.
Shit. I'm pretty sure your first character in the first game is infected too. I think, but he's immune. I can't remember. 2020, so damn. There's a lot of games that have been 2020.
World premiere.
Yeah. That's it. We got some good.
Another Xbox game studio. Forza. DLC. Lots of people have been waiting for them to announce the DLC for this.
Get this car out the pre-order.
I know you don't like. You don't play racers, do you?
I play Need for Speed and stuff like that.
Well, Forza Horizon 3 had this cool expansion called Hot Wheels.
Lego. What?
This is the DLC.
That's creepy. The emotionless size.
Lego tracks.
That's like the kids version. We need to also appeal to kids and adults.
Well, like I said, the expansion in the third game was Hot Wheels, and actually it was like you were going around Hot Wheels, and everyone loved that because it was cool. And I heard people talking about like this one was meant to be on a smaller minimum.
Yeah.
So Lego was up to smaller.
Yeah.
So. But if you don't like Lego, I wonder like it looks cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. At least you don't have to focus really much on graphics.
fun making it all Lego when they didn't have it.
That's
Would've been
crazy.
a lot.
Lego character goal.
That's cool.
Please welcome Ralph Fulton.
I like the song. Like from the movie, on the trailer.
Combine McLaren's passion for design with about 500,000 of Lego's legendary bricks. You get this incredible life-size Lego Speed Champions McLaren Senna. Combine the beauty and freedom of Horizon with the playful fun of Lego, you get the Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion. You will drive this Senna and more Lego Speed Champions cars in an entirely new world, packed with inventive new challenges, new areas to explore, and loads of bricks to smash. The Forza Horizon 4 Lego Speed Champions expansion launches this week. I'll see you there.
That's pretty close.
Sweet, yeah.
Nice. Okay. Ah, Gears Pop. You know what to advertise this game. Like, lots of people hate on it because it's a phone game.
Yeah.
But I think it's cool. Like, I probably won't play it, but like, I'm not someone that's gonna get angry just because the game's made. It's not there for everyone, you know?
Yeah. It's cool when the games go across platforms, like...
Yeah, when they branch out. Another Xbox games.
Okay. Right. Hard
Okay.
times. Focus.
They'll return to the original, like the map from the first game.
Cool. Cars. Cars still confirmed. 2 different planets.
My mission. Find the father I never knew.
My mission, find a hero I've never met. He hasn't radioed in days.
He hasn't been seen
Holy
since
shit,
the
they were
outbreak.
Game Pass today?
The last time I heard his voice.
The last place he was seen was in Trumbull Valley.
Maybe it means the game, not the expansion.
I've only heard legend.
Of unseen horrors.
They have to specifically say so.
Here, we are the many.
Here, we can become stronger.
For so long, I was just surviving.
Now people are counting on me.
Oh, well.
This is where my story could end.
This is where my story could begin.
I thought we had seen everything.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
That was a feral one. You're dangerous. Available now.
You know what we're playing tonight?
World premiere.
I know why we're not sleeping tonight.
Well, until the Bethesda conference, we have something to do. It'll be finished downloading by then.
It's online RPG. Final Fantasy.
Oh my god, is it?
What?
Final Fantasy 13 or 11 or something. I don't know a lot about Final Fantasy. Is it Gundam? I don't know a lot about. I don't know.
It's giving off Final Fantasy vibes.
But I don't know. Does, with crossplay, holy shit, that's big anyway.
Yeah.
So. I don't think it's not Final Fantasy.
Oh, Wait,
what's that other one that's on the Switch?
This looks so Final Fantasy. That looks like an Aeon or someone. Like,
all the contents. Okay.
Oh, shit. Everything looks
What's that one that came? It's not the one that went to the Switch. Okay. I don't know.
Dragon? Oh, I have to.
Holy shit, that looks
stick with
cool.
Final Fantasy.
All free to play. It will be massive because I know lots of people who want the MMO Final Fantasy on Xbox.
Oh, it's just screen up Final Fantasy, all the graphics, everything reminds me of it.
And obviously, if it's an MMO, it's different. Like all Final Fantasies are similar but different. So
they've got Final Fantasy Online and stuff like that already.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about MMO, so this could be definitely
never ending quest.
It looks pretty sick anyway. I don't know what it's like to play.
Fantasy Star Online. Okay.
Okay.
There was a fantasy in there. It wasn't final though.
I don't know anything about. Do you know anything about that?
Those of you who have played Phantasy Star know that this game had influenced many of the most popular games today. So with great delight, we welcome Sega back to our stage and Phantasy Star back on Xbox.
Nice. Why don't you announce that you purchased the monster?
As we said,
we got Sonic. Save Sonic.
Is to bring you the world's best
Cancel the
games.
movie.
Meeting with developers, playing their games, and introducing you to their games. These are the best parts of my job. Back at E3 2017, when I first met with the creators of this next game, they shared their ambition
Xbox
to bring their massively popular game with its passionate community of 650 million PC players to the entire world. I'm happy to announce our partnership with the legendary team at Smilegate. Their approach to game design demonstrates sheer creative boldness. Next year, you'll discover the newest entry in this landmark franchise. On console, for the very first time, only on Xbox. This is Crossfire X.
Oh,
world premiere.
Sounds like a space game. Sounds like space? No, I'm wrong. Military game.
Totally wrong.
No, I'm right. It's a military game.
No, about being a space.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I admit that was wrong.
Oh look, it's Keanu Reeves.
I wouldn't be angry. That's the problem. I'd be happy with movies in lots of games.
It's like what? Yeah, it's like all these games are connected. That looks like first console on Xbox One 2020. First two, so in like a couple a year or two after, it could be on the PlayStation.
Is it a jet? Because there was a game called Crossfire. Just jets. Holograms.
Damn it, we died. Holy shit, this looks real. Like all that vehicle movement there looked so good.
Cinematic. It's some kind of gameplay.
Yeah, I know. But it said 2020, so they're probably not going to show it too big.
Right.
Fortunately, that's the way games are, you know? If they show something a year in advance, they're more likely to show gameplay. It'll just be...
Yeah.
But either way, knowing graphics today, even if it doesn't look as amazing today, the game's going to look amazing in general. Because everything looks amazing these days. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Interested, but I need to see more to actually, like, it's not on my... It's not like I'll watch it to see if it shows more gameplay.
World premiere.
More world premieres. Let's go! Pokemon!
No,
I just thought I'd like to take just look like a Pokeball. Bandai Namco. Okay.
It's not a Scream Final Fantasy again.
Huh.
They do have a lot of games that look that way.
Everything we knew is truth. It's pretty, that's for sure.
It's pretty. It's like Final Fantasy pretty. Not definitely Final Fantasy 7 graphics. Looks like.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
A little bit.
No, because that was more realistic looking, wasn't it? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, man.
But Square Enix do Final Fantasy, no?
Square Enix do, but like, they kind of have similar looking games. Like the styles.
I think this is a new game.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely has to be a new game. We don't really encourage it to trigger or anything with me. She has a sword coming out of her chest. Bleach.
Coming to the Xbox store. Still time to get on Game Pass though, hopefully.
Yeah, this has got to play some RPG. Fantasy RPG.
Oh shit! I'm pretty sure this is already a game. Like, or something. Tales of I think it's a sequel to something. Tales of Esperia. I can't pronounce the name, but I know the game exists.
Didn't get a big clap.
Yeah, I know. And people are always like, Xbox need to put more Japanese games on their system, and then when they do it, it's like, where's the clap?
Oh, Borderlands.
There are 6 sirens in the universe.
6 sirens.
I used to be one of them.
Cool.
My name is Lilith. And I need you.
So there's 6 sirens confirmed.
There was rumors of like a DLC coming out for Borderlands 2 to tie in the story of 2 and 3. That'd be cool. I think this looks like just
Beastmaster.
Borderlands 3.
Oh, he's a fan.
That's cool.
This girl has the 6 arms. I love this character.
I still haven't finished Borderlands 2. I played the first one. I haven't finished the second one.
Oh, the gun with legs.
Alright. Yeah. It's a different voice actor from what I've seen.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
Loot, 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 and more loot. Billions of guns.
Billion followers demand we join.
There's a new,
it's like they did it at the second.
We've got another proposal for them.
I like the sense of it.
Yeah.
Oh, giant monster. Cool.
It does look really good.
Yeah.
Well, unless I'm playing a co-op or split screen co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna co-op. This Borderlands to me isn't like immense, like super fun when you're playing solo, but when you're playing with people, it's different.
Yeah, it depends on who people playing with. Like, local co-op is good on it.
Maybe this is the DLC, but wait, there's more. But wait again, there's even more.
What?
The all new Borderlands 2 adventure. See, it's real!
Brilliant.
Setting the stage for... Oh, for free?
Okay. Brilliant.
Too bad I don't have like a account, like
World
my account's on
premiere.
fire in this, so I'd have to play through the game anyway to be able to get high enough level. I didn't see that. Was that another Xbox or World Premiere only?
I didn't see it myself. What was it? Someone standing over a forge, making a sword, hammer.
New World Premiere.
Exactly.
Oh shit!
Or
This is the Game of Thrones. Well, not Game of Thrones, but meant to be. So, is it a new Dark Souls?
You sure?
The creator of Dark Souls and the creator of Game of Thrones are making a game together.
You could even imagine it.
Did that say Xbox? So is this Xbox only?
He has a hand over his hand. What the fuck?
There's lots of hands.
Yeah.
Lots of hands. And Thor's hammer.
The stars, giving life its fullest brilliance.
Okay.
The Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Oh, Elden Ring.
Okay, it just says come to
Lord
Xbox.
of the Rings.
It's a new game.
Something.
Yeah.
Tell me you don't see it. Look
Oh,
up at the sky.
Force flame.
That is.
Oh, that's cool. The guy's cracked. That's very cool. Everything's hammer, he cracks them all. Or she, sorry. Female confirmed. Is it?
I think so. I think it's the same.
Male.
I don't know.
That's like very revealing. Someone's pick. Elden Ring. That's I heard Elden Ring and I was just thinking Lord of the Rings.
Interesting.
He made
Once
a
again
ring
with the notifications.
He made a ring to rule them all.
So yeah, gameplay from Dark Souls, story of Game of Thrones. They didn't show the world or anything. That was very vague, cinematic. Not showing anything about the gameplay. Oh hey, they didn't even
From
tease a year.
multinational studios to
It's not coming out this
one-person
year.
passion
Probably not
projects,
coming out next year.
thousands of
Had a year
Xbox
for every
games
single
are in
game, I
development
think.
for you
Yeah.
right now. Just today, we showed you 60 games. We are now experiencing an
Already?
unmatched expansion of creativity on Xbox.
And then they have 12 unique
Gaming
games
for
and then
you
44 games
means
coming to the Game
connecting
Pass.
all of these creators to all of you. Last fall, we announced our ambition to empower everyone, everywhere to play by bringing Xbox to the cloud.
They still have to show Halo Infinite.
We will do this in two ways.
Hold on at the end.
Through Project xCloud and through console streaming. 2 months ago, we connected all Xbox developers to Project xCloud. Today, we invite those of you here at E3 for our first public hands-on of Project xCloud. To experience the freedom to play right here at the show. And you'll have two ways to stream. There's a new platform feature, console streaming. It turns your Xbox One into your own personal and free xCloud server.
Oh, brilliant.
Whether you're using a console in our data center or your console at home, this October, you'll be able to use our hybrid gaming cloud to play your games wherever you go.
Brilliant.
Where you play is now entirely your choice. You decide. So let's talk about our next console. For us, the console is vital and central to our experience. We heard
Yes.
the console should be designed and built and optimized for one thing and one thing only, gaming. So the same team that created the world's most powerful console, Xbox One X, and innovated its groundbreaking processor and the Elite controller, the same team that engineered the world-class compatibility of today's Xbox One consoles, the same team that set the bar for live gaming services with Xbox Live, this same team set out on a new mission: to create the future of gaming for you.
It's me.
When we think about the future of gaming, it's not just PC, it's not just console, it's not just mobile. It's really all of the above.
Xbox is all about choice.
Wow,
We're
it's
investing
pretty
in
realistic.
technology all throughout the game stack.
The games you want with the people you want on the devices that you want.
And for us, that starts with our next generation console. We don't want to build just another console. We truly want it to be transformative.
More immersion, more exploration, more detail.
How do we make it easier for people to get into the game, to stay in the game?
One of the things that gamers and developers are incredibly excited about is reducing load times.
I'm an RPG gamer, and so Loading screens are a thing.
You're sitting there in the fake elevator because you know that the game's loading in the background. It's just an elevator ride forever.
That's our goal with gaming, just that you don't have those
referencing
pauses.
This generation is going to be a bigger leap than any generation we've done before.
Fallout 76 as well, to developers.
At the heart of our next generation console is our custom design processor, leveraging the latest Zen 2 and Navi technology from our partners at AMD. From a pure processing perspective, this is 4 times more powerful than the Xbox One X. We're leveraging high bandwidth GDDR6 to ensure that we're getting the best performance possible.
It's going to usher in resolution and frame rates that we've never seen before. Like, never seen before.
We're looking at frame rates up to 120 frames per second.
8K capability.
Variable refresh rate.
Next gen ray tracing. It's real time because it's hardware accelerated for the first time ever.
What I'm personally most excited about is the SSD.
We've created a new generation of SSDs. We're actually using the SSD as virtual RAM.
We're seeing more than 40 times performance increases over the current generation.
The combination of the SoC and the solid-state drive are really what gives you a totally new experience.
Now we can take all of that power and apply it back into the scene, so we can actually generate more life in that world and bring it to the gamer in a seamless way.
So that then you're fully experiencing what the game developer wants you to experience.
When you can move through worlds without waiting for screens to load, that speed, that performance is what the next generation is about.
This is the most immersive console experience ever.
What we really want to do is give developers the power to build the game they've always envisioned.
We have hundreds of people across both our first-party studios as well as our third-party studios working on those next-generation experiences today.
There's an amazing commitment to content at Xbox Game Studios. There's 13 studios, 7 in the last year. That's a big family.
At 343, for us, it's always about more seamless worlds. With the next generation, we can bring the world to life in a way we've never experienced Halo before.
We're delivering 4 generations of content better than you've ever seen them before.
This console is especially awesome for Game Pass members. With the faster load times, you're going to be able to experience all the games within just a snap of your fingers.
We're giving gamers the option to connect across devices and across platforms in a way that we never were able to before.
This isn't just a console launch. This is about the future of gaming.
Your games, your achievements, your progression, your accessories, your console gaming experience with Xbox, it all comes forward with Scarlett.
Everything carries over.
Scarlett.
It eats monsters for breakfast.
This is Project Scarlett, the most powerful and highest performing console we've ever designed. Built for creators to unleash their boldest creative visions and optimized for players to enjoy the ultimate gaming experience on a console anywhere. Immersive experiences begin at the very heart of the console, at the silicon level itself. Together with our partners at AMD, we have co-engineered and custom designed a state-of-the-art processor for Project Scarlett. Power you could see defined previous generations. Power and performance you can see and feel defines Project Scarlett. When we talk about freedom to play, when we talk about Xbox in the cloud, when we talk about streaming your games, Project Scarlett and all of its power and all of its performance is the foundation of our future in console and the formation of our future in cloud. We launched Xbox 18 years ago with a game reviewers called the definitive reason to own an Xbox.
Halo.
Well, because humanity was and is worth saving, next holiday, we will launch Project Scarlett with Halo.
Pressure building in lines 4, 17, and 33.
Pressure building in lines 4. 7. Protocol accepted. Breach detected.
Holy shit.
Is this still Halo or is this one?
No, it's Halo.
Knocked out. Nope. Stress beat.
Daddy's listening. Can you say hi? Hi. And how big are you? How big are you? Can you tell Daddy how big you are? Are you so big? So big. And can you sing? Good singing. How about I miss you? Miss you. And I love you. I love you. I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy. And I can't wait to see you. Can you say see you?
That was a big jump.
Good then. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
From young to old.
Signal detected. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly.
Man, there's no patience.
Signal detected. Tag designation. Friendly. Signal detected. Tag designation.
This is UNSC Pelican Echo 216. Can you hear me? This is UNS.
Chief, what you doing? I'm dead again.
Still alive in the sea. Oh, that's good. Skeleton inside.
Looks like the main power cells are fried. Armor shut down. Triggering survival mode. I'm going to try to override it. Okay. If you can hear me in there, I hope you're ready. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Ha! Let's go.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
I think I won the game.
Yeah, that was cool. It wasn't too far from the game to cinematic.
Oh, welcome back, Chief. I rerouted what little power I had into your suit. Looks like there's a problem with the servos in your hands. Stay calm. You've been out there a while. I know I saw something in here to check your armor's diagnostics. Whoa, easy there, big guy. You're not...
Status report.
Status report? What? There's something you need to see, Chief. We lost. Lost everything. There's nothing left for us here. I don't think where here is. No. Not then. Not again. We need to run.
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
Do something, man.
Oh yeah, it's fine. White screen. Hello. Holiday 2023. Which holiday?
Oh wait.
he's not jumping through time, is he?
It's not over. Yay!
I chose you because you were special.
Oh, of course not. She went evil.
I knew we would be perfect together. And I was right.
Terminator again. Get the Terminator one. Or here's.
Yeah, that looks amazing. They didn't show CTs. The show's over now. They usually always end the montage. Start out doing the montage. Maybe it got cool. But they have an inside Xbox thing tomorrow where they're talking about more games. So
Maybe they're gonna hold them off.
maybe because CT is already a game that's already announced.
Yeah, it's not an announcement.
That Dragon Ball game looks pretty sick, but I need to know more about it. I'm gonna get it anyway because it's Dragon Ball. I just want to know, like, if it goes past the Frieza saga.
Yeah.
Also just realized, like, everyone was wondering if they were gonna announce the next Fable. They didn't. But it's getting made, everyone knows it is. But they just haven't talked about it. Wow. That was it. Whew. Someone should have done it ages ago. Couldn't, because the show was on. Turn off those damn pop-ups. Better late than ever. Ugh. Okay, still.
Oh, I forgot to record, Tom.
No, it's still going.
I would be so sad.
Okay. Okay, so have a quick
discussion on what we were saying. Like.
Yeah, so we're live right now. What was your highlight game?
Well, I really wanted to see State of Decay.
Oh, yeah.
Because you got me hooked on that playing the other one.
Yeah, we had a lot. Actually, considering like how much we love State of Decay and how much we're playing it, the fact that their new expansion is out now.
Yeah.
Like, hopefully the servers are open, it's already available to download. Because we're probably going to download that right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't run into any issues, because I can't wait. A whole new map to play on, and new difficulties or whatever. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So there was no CTUs. So we got to see Halo. It looked amazing.
Yeah.
Didn't show any gameplay, unfortunately. Gears of War, new mode. What was it called? Escape.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool. So when Gears of War comes out, it's gonna have its campaign. It's gonna have its multiplayer PvP modes. It's gonna have Horde, and it's gonna have Escape.
Yeah.
So that's pretty meaty. Like, what content? You know, you can play your campaign co-op.
Yeah.
You can play Horde co-op, and then you can play Escape co-op. So that's a lot of...
I like the way they're really focusing on. They added more multiplayer stuff in.
Yeah, like, so... Escape was probably something they wanted to do with the Gears of War 4, but
Yeah.
like they said, they wanted to prove that they could make a Gears of War game before they made any changes.
I like the aspect where, like, you start off in the hive and you're trying to get out.
Yeah.
Whereas Gears is more like you're trying to storm a stronghold, whereas this you're inside and you're trying to get out. So that'll be
Also,
crazy.
the Escape trailer, the soldiers, the characters that were in that weren't characters from any of the Gears of War. They weren't like, you can play as Cole or anyone.
Yeah.
Like, when you're playing multiplayer, you can just pick your character skin. This probably is dialogue heavy with the preset characters that are made for that mode.
And
So
the
that
three
probably adds to
characters
it.
had individual skills. I also noticed the female character compared to the male characters, like their armor and stuff was different. Like she had literally no armor on, so she was the light class with the knife.
Oh, okay.
And then you had the other guy.
And that was pretty cool when they went all electric and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gears, what they showed was good, like escape mode, that whole creepy transformation of Kate going evil good. It was all like, it was all trippy. It wasn't something you'd expect. And Gears Pop also looked like what it is, you know, something to play on the go if you're into it. I have nothing against that. I probably would play it at some point because it's free, I think. But
free?
I think it is. Like all Android phones are really free nearly with microtransactions.
Yeah, well that's the way to get you.
But anyway, they didn't show anything else about the campaign. Like what they showed last year, like we just rewatched it before doing this live reaction. It was a couple of minutes long. They showed a conversation with JD and Kate and Marcus and all that. And then it did show gameplay and stuff. It showed that it was like a bigger space and more stuff going on. So for them not to follow up on it, like it's disappointing because I wanted to, because I'm invested with the Gears of War story. I know lots of people are like, oh, but Gears of War is just a big cover. But like I like the stories in Gears of War. Yeah, like I think it's a pretty, it's a pretty game. Well, it's pretty fun. It has a good story. The characters are really enjoyable. That's what makes it pretty good. So
it's everything. It's the characters, the combat, the guns. It feels real meaty.
Like the world, the enemies that you're fighting against, other than the fucking robots and Gears of War.
I probably the best thing I like about it is it doesn't matter if you're playing with computer characters or playing with someone locally. It's just that co-op, the kind of like the teamwork. That like if you do not work with the team or with the computer, you get minced. Like you're
especially on the harder ones.
Really be in sync.
Yeah, Gears is insane on insane. But yeah, I would like to see more of the story. Like, I'm gonna be getting the game anyway, the Game Pass, you know. Something they pushed into your minds a lot.
You're saying that more than they advertised.
But I'm happy with it. Like, you know, it's if you like Microsoft and you like their games, it only makes sense, you know. But yeah, it looks good. I just wanted to see more about the story. There was no Fable. Like, they announced new studio. There's been rumors. Lots of people were like, oh, they're gonna announce more than 1, 2, or whatever. But they announced Double Fine, and that is a huge beloved studio. Like, they don't release a shit ton of games. They do have a fair few games, but the games they do release are like quality games. They're really enjoyable.
Great adventure and story.
Very like it's great for adventure and story. There's a bunch of games that have come out from the studio that aren't on the Xbox yet. So now that they own Double Fine, hopefully that will help bring some of their older games that have versions on like the PlayStation or something like that but aren't on Xbox. Hopefully they can get them now. Unless there's any certain like rights issues that they have deals signed where they can't change it. That'd be cool.
Hopefully whatever deal they have, they make a lot of money from it and start bringing it under Brutal Legend game.
Like that's one of the things that Microsoft is doing. They're buying the studios and basically just giving them a shit ton of money to make. Like that's one thing they're promising them is like funds for their games, you know. And they're saying, we're not buying you to control you. Like they sign on a fact that they get to keep their.
That was it. Like double.
That's why they had the whole joke with Tim Schafer, like, oh, I'll make Halo, I'll make this, and then he was like, no, we just want you to make good games, like just make games that you want.
Tim Schafer has always battled with game publishers because he wants to build adventure games or story-based games, and publishers always say no to him, and he's always tried to get like partial crowdfunding money and stuff like that.
Like they're buying companies that they know are good, so Microsoft in a way is gambling too. It's like, we're gonna give you all this money. And we already said, like, when we bought you, that you are in, like, you have the creative freedom to make your own games. So that they were saying they're not gonna like wherever they sign, they can't step in.
I was watching the Double Fine's short documentary they did like on their last couple of games they announced and all, and Tim Schafer was saying like their biggest problem is money. Like so that problem has now been fixed.
So like that's amazing. And for him, he's been publicly open before a bunch of things with developers and things like deals and stuff like that. So if he signed a deal with for Double Fine Xbox, like that contract has to be really in their favor. That Microsoft can't screw them.
It will be in his favor because he was really anti-publisher.
That's what I'm saying. So for him to become now a first-party studio for Microsoft, they have to have had this thing read. So they're basically we're just getting money to publish for Xbox now.
Yeah.
And that's it. So we can still make our crazy weird games.
Yeah.
Hopefully be like,
cool.
Jack Black, you want to do Brutal Legend 2? We finally got the money, so let's do it. Because that was because Brutal Legend was their that was such a big game for them.
Yeah, it was huge for them.
They mainly make smaller indie because they are smaller type games, and Brutal Legend was this big game with a massive soundtrack,
Huge
so many
worlds,
songs,
different regions.
Yeah, it's a long game.
Had its own combat mode inside it. That was fighting against the computer.
Because it was a music-based game, those licenses cost money, so.
All the celebrities that were in it as well.
Yeah.
All the music.
Ozzy Osbourne's in it.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Jack Black's the main character. So
Yeah.
I don't think the game did extremely well, hence the reason why it never got a sequel, even though it ended setting up for a sequel.
Yeah.
Hopefully now it's not too late, because I'm really sure Jack Black really likes Brutal Legend, because he played it on his own YouTube channel, and he is a gamer, and he's done a couple of games with Tim Schafer. He's in Broken Age as a character, so he will do things like that. So hopefully Brutal Legend 2, I know sometimes it's bringing back a game that's is irrelevant, that's been this long since the sequel. Hopefully they do. They can do a HD remaster thing for the first one to increase sales and awareness for it. But yeah, Brutal Legend, Double Fine, so many great games. The Dragon Ball game looked good.
Yeah, and we had played Dragon Ball to kill a bit of time before the live stream started.
Yeah,
that was great.
We played it just before, and I was saying, I'm pretty sure the Dragon Ball game is going to be on their E3 show, because they've been doing Dragon Ball related stuff on their show. They had Dragon Ball Fighters, and then they had the other anime mashup one. I can't remember the name of it on the top of my head right now, so it was only made sense for this one.
Yeah.
Visually, it looks amazing, but I don't think we should really that's a compliment you can say about nearly any game.
I know,
these days.
everything looks beautiful.
Because everything looks so good these days.
You want to kind of comment on the gameplay, but they weren't really showing much of it. They showed some fighting scenes, fighting scenes, but
unless you're only getting into gaming now or something like that, then this is the base standard of what games look like. But when you grow up and you're seeing the evolution of games, the last few years, games have just already looked some real so good. But yeah, I want to see more about that game. We'll be getting it because it's Dragon Ball. So many games.
Flight Simulator I was happy with.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember having the old family computer Windows 98 in the same room, Flight Simulator on the PC.
Oh,
and now this is the apex of flight simulation games. At the height of simulated games, simulations have now gone more popular than they ever were.
There's a not just flight simulators. There's a simulator for everything.
I keep getting advertised to buy the farming simulator.
That's meant to be really good. Yeah. Trying to just get this room a little bit brighter for the camera. Nice little trick. So yeah.
Just that scene from Indiana Jones where the chest opens.
Goat Simulator. There's Surgery Simulator.
Yeah.
I remember I seen one called Hobo Simulator. I don't know if that came out.
I
showed you a video.
Well,
remember? Yeah. I don't know. There's just a simulator for every game. So
they couldn't be any more popular. So it's perfect for the release now.
Yeah, and it's a Microsoft game, so it's in Game Pass. So I can just download it and just look at it and just be like, whoa, and it's also. You have to play. You have to have You have to be online to play it because it said powered by the Azora servers. So this ain't running on your actual Xbox. This is running based on the power of the cloud server base. The cloud has all the power. But yeah, just so many I know I mentioned Game Pass, but that was something they pushed a lot. It was like they said out of the 60 games that they were shown, 35 or something. 34?
34 exactly.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say 30, 35. I knew it was in that range.
Yeah.
So that many games out of 60 are gonna be available. With Game Pass the day they're out, which is pretty awesome for people that have Game Pass. But like they pushed that a lot. Like they kept talking about it, but PlayStation Switch is probably gonna do its own thing eventually, because with Netflix being so massive and Hulu or Amazon or whatever, it's just that's the way movies are, so that's probably the way gaming is gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it works with developers are making a profit, even all their games going onto it for a small price. Because when you think of it, £10, €10, €10, $10, whatever it is a month. I know that's that's a monthly fee, but when you think of how much these not even the indie games, but the AAA games that Microsoft are releasing and stuff like that, they're 60, 70 for the full AAA game, so you're paying 7 months worth for one of them.
That's a great deal. People are paying €10 a month for Spotify, just to listen to music. This is gaming.
Yeah.
This is more serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if the developers are able to put their games in it, and they're still making money, and it's still supporting the games, but you can still also buy the games if you want to own them, the license for them, or buy the physical version. The options are still there. So
yeah. It just makes it so much better, because they're building this inside the Xbox community.
Yeah.
Game studios have security and they're safe. It's not like if you go back a couple of years and it's this studio shut down, this studio shut down, this studio shut down. Whereas it's the opposite now. This studio was bought to make it better. This one was bought to make it better.
Yeah. So it's just it was a pretty good show. I'm trying to think of lots of games, but the montages, everything just showed
everything up on,
yeah, it's there was that, you have a good thing in your head of what games are happening, and when so many of them get thrown at you at once in the montages and it goes real fast, it's okay, 1, 2, 3, too many games, never forget everything.
That Forza with the Lego stuff in my head now, that looked really interesting. That way we'll probably play for that one this way.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I seen the Hot Wheels thing for Forza Horizon 3, I was holy shit, even I play that, even I
picture these little gimmicks,
yeah. No, but I'm not a big racer, but I'm not against racing games.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at them, but I'm not very good at mini games.
I like racing games to have a twist, you could play say Burnout, and it was
just Burnout, Mario Kart, Rocket League,
stuff like that, where it's not just a linear going around the track.
Yeah, Forza has its two types of games. It has Forza Horizon, which is the more open world, arcadey, you can just have fun. Then Forza Motorsport is the more simulated racing game. So it's some people like both or love both even.
Yeah.
But then there's some they'd have the preference, they prefer the arcadey Forza Horizon series, or they like the more realistic simulation of the racing games. If I was to play either one of them, I'd be picking Forza Horizon any day. So I know I don't know if Horizon has it, but Forza Motorsport has a very amazing in-depth customizing feature for your cars. I've seen very cool cars made in Forza Motorsport. So there was lots of cars I seen that I wanted. When I seen them, I was oh man, I'd play just to drive around in that car. But even as cool as the cars were, I'm just not that into sport racing games. So, but yeah, Forza Horizon had a good good moment with its Lego expansion. It's coming out this week for people that are interested. It's not a today launch or reveal, but you can't get any better than a week. So, well, I guess a day is better, but a week is pretty good still. It gives you that time to be excited. Because if you were at E3 right now and you didn't have access to get home and play, you'd be shit, why did I come here and you're punished for it?
I'm sure there's a couple of people there have gone, I brought my Xbox to the hotel.
Yeah, the Xbox One X ain't even that big. So, if you had the original Xbox, that's a bit heavier. So it wouldn't take up as much space. But, yeah, Forza Horizon, even for me, it looked pretty interesting, and they showed a good trailer. Microsoft Studios, it was They said they had 14 games to show off, but I'm pretty sure that Microsoft Studios thing popped up more than 14 times or something. It felt like nearly every trailer was like Microsoft Studios. Oh, no, Xbox Studios or whatever, because they changed it from Microsoft to Xbox Studios. But it seemed like that was popping up a lot more than 14.
I thought I'd seen that every single trailer.
Yeah, I know.
It's like Xbox Studios World Premiere, Xbox Studios World Premiere.
It was either saying that or it's just saying available on launch of Game Pass. And I was like, I don't know. They pull up a solid show. Even though, like I said, I was disappointed with the Gears stuff. Like, I was happy with what they showed, but I wanted to see more. But that's just me. So you can't really say anything, but like...
I want to see gameplay as well, like some of those modes being played,
well,
not
like,
just cinematics from them.
If you're a Gears fan, like, you already are like sold on the game, you know, you're like...
You know how it plays.
You're just being thirsty for it. It's like, I want to see more, but I'm alright, I guess. I'll survive. They already announced that, like, July they're going to have a multiplayer event thing, the show-off thing, and then at Gamescom they're going to be showing Horde, like the new Horde, where character abilities are going to make a difference. Horde on Gears of War 4 is pretty awesome, so I really enjoy Horde and Gears. They have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's not just the same generic character. I'm looking forward to the abilities with the characters. Like.
Yeah. I remember the game.
What?
Blair Witch.
Blair Witch, that the two of us were kind of fighting over going, no, it's Outlast, it's Alan Wake.
Come on. Okay. Outlast, yes, you can picture Outlast.
Yeah.
Alan Wake, man, when was the last time you seen Alan Wake? Just be like, Alan Wake, I was like, what?
Everything was dark and it was a guy walking out with a flashlight. Like, it's the only thing I could think of.
Alan Wake is not first person. That'd be a massive change to the game. Like, it is dark.
It made me think it wasn't Outlast because there was actual demons running around. Like, Outlast has creepy people, but they're not...
The things that you find in Alan Wake are people with, like, a dark shadow over them. So you just turn a flashlight on them and then they're, like, cured, and then you shoot them and put them out of misery.
Yeah, and the camcorder got you out Outlast.
Yeah, but, like, come on, they were using that camcorder a lot.
Yeah.
Like, they think a different version of Outlast 3, bigger budget. But like Outlast, like what I was thinking was Outlast 2 did only come out like last year, so for them to make an even bigger game, like it was like it's not very realistic, like for them to have something this big of a scale compared to how they've been grown.
Maybe for a DLC, but not for a full game.
Yeah, because it takes so long to make games, so it's like, but I thought it looked pretty interesting.
Yeah, it did.
And I'm not 100% sure. No, actually, I don't think it did say. I was going to say, I think it said available with Game Pass, but it's not, I don't think.
Did not say that.
If it did, I'd be so happy. But this would be a game I'd more likely just have to support and buy.
I think it just faded out to a black screen like Blair Witch Project, and I was looking down for like something.
I was like, what? It's like, brah! Jump scare. So many games. Trying to think now. It's like the more you think, it's just the more you go blank, isn't it?
It's the montages that do that to you, like.
Because that's what you just start thinking about, is the montages. And
boom, 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 boom. Like, wait, one of the other ones that did look interesting was the Wasteland 3.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
looked goofier than I thought Wasteland was.
Yeah.
I thought Wasteland was more serious, but there was more goofiness going on in that trailer from what I remember just watching, like.
Yeah, and then there was that other one that was really interesting. Was melee combat. It was
like, the Ninja Theory game.
Yeah.
Bleeding Edge.
Cyberpunk style and everything was
Cyberpunk, we didn't even mention that. Yeah. But let's talk about Bleeding Edge.
Well, that's the style, but yeah.
Bleeding Edge, like I said to you, I seen a bit of the trailer, but I turned it off. Someone leaked the game trailer like 2 days ago or yesterday. Like it was they recorded it, and on the video, like it had confidential written across it. So some asshole got the trailer and leaked it, and this was a game that like lots of people were like hyped for, because like Ninja Theory, like I said, Enslaved, other games, like
stuff they just work on for years to come out. Like.
Hellblade, like they just make good games, and they've been making this game for like they said a couple of years there when they came on.
Yeah.
Like imagine that, just getting your trailer like leaked 2 days before you're gonna be on stage of E3, like one of the biggest shows, like millions of people, or what thousands or whatever number, like will be watching on multiple channels. Like
Yeah.
seeing this
like
game.
your only defense then is to show extra stuff to kind of
Yeah, but then with 2 days notice, you won't really be able to. Like
get the renders going, lads.
It screws them up. Like people have seen the trailer, and then lots of people were like, from what I've seen, going against it in a negative way.
Yeah.
Like calling it shit and hating on it. Like, oh, this isn't multiplayer. This is shit. Because like they did Enslaved. They did Heavenly Sword. They did like a bunch of games. Trying to name them off the top of my head, I can't. But you know. Lots of single player games.
They released loads of nice adventure games.
Hellblade blew up, great success. Single player story
based game. It's a fresh air because it's.
But they said they're doing multiple games. Like they have multiple teams working on different things. So I think that was their save. I don't know if that was written in last minute or like if they were gonna say that anyway. But maybe because of the backlash, they were like, let's let them know that we're working on. This isn't our whole team working on Bleeding Edge. Like, we have more teams working on the next game from Ninja Theory.
Yeah.
So,
well, Bleeding Edge, it did look like a good game. Like,
I
like
was
that was all
interested.
melee combat. Like.
And it said technical alpha the 27th of June. So,
yeah.
I think that's probably going to be open to everyone, or I don't know how you're going to do it. It's very soon to sign up for them to get invites for people that signed up to it.
Yeah.
So, I think the only way it is to do is just have it open on the store and people could download it. That'd be a great way to test it. It's also showing how far along it is if they're putting it out for people to play it already. Like, so that means it could come out this year. Like, there's
like
6 months
they
left.
they showed
Well, it did say alpha, not beta.
They didn't just show cinematic trailer, and they showed like some gameplay of some matches being played in it.
Yeah. So yeah, even if it's not out this year, like the game could be out early next year. Like, it could have this alpha. Then in another couple of months we'll have a beta, and then so forth. Like that's how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
Alphas before, so especially if because it's a multiplayer game, and I'm not 100% sure if this is like the first one because I can't remember the whole catalog of games that they have. So if they really want to make sure this is the most polished, our servers are up to scratch, everything is working before the game comes out, they will have more like beta tests or server tests like that.
Do something like that.
Like the fact that they're already having one like is a good sign that they want to make sure that the online and everything is working for people. Cyberpunk. You were saying you go back to Cyberpunk. That was pretty early on in the show. That's why we forgot to mention it because some of the they came out big. You know, they started off with the Minecrafting and other things and then Cyberpunk was too far off. And it was like, that looks awesome. Again, it didn't show too much gameplay. More of a cinematic. But it was pretty awesome.
More the story element they're showing me this time around.
But they also Neo, John Wick, Kanye. I always can't pronounce his name.
Kanye West.
No, Kanye Reeves. I can't pronounce his name. I'm too tired right now.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Having him come out like
in Cyberpunk. Yeah, he came out at the end of the trailer, and then he came out on the stage, which was more
that was pretty awesome, and everyone was all like, "You're awesome," and he's like, "You're awesome," but he said someone else wasn't. You're awesome, but either way, like Cyberpunk, they don't have to show. If you're someone that's familiar with the studio, like you've played or like the whole series of Witcher 1 to 3 or just Witcher 3 because that's good enough. Like Witcher 3 is one of the best games I've ever played, I've experienced. Like they've already had me sold with Cyberpunk. I wasn't 100% sure on the whole like how the game was gonna be, but then last year they showed that 40-minute demo of them playing the game and it looked amazing. And now it's a bit more polished. It was early next year, wasn't it? It was April. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like the 4th of... Yeah, so April.
4/16/2020.
Yeah, so it's out in April. They have a solid date, not just a month or a specific time like summer, winter or whatever. They said April.
Yeah.
With a date.
Specific date. They can't backtrack on that.
Well, they can.
Well, they could delay it, but...
I'm pretty sure The Witcher got delayed at some point. The Witcher probably got delayed more than once. But that's the good thing because CD Projekt Red, they're all about, okay, we gave you the date, we're very sorry. Like if the game is not up to scratch as much as they thought it would have been by then, they would delay the game because this is a company that actually cares about bringing out a good game. so they would delay it if necessary. Hopefully.
The game's been made for so long. Like that game's been worked on for years.
But they, like, you haven't played The Witcher 3. You've seen bits.
I did not play her.
Yeah, but you didn't play it.
I didn't play the full story mode through.
Yeah, you seen like a dot.
Yeah, I seen like a dot of like
in the ocean.
Go to a town and kill a demon.
Yeah, but there's so much to that game. Like there's hundreds of hours. Like you think Fallout or Skyrim is big.
Yeah.
You play The Witcher and that game is like 2 of them. Like it's massive and there's so much more in it because all of the side quests are like treated like a main mission. Like everything is fully voiced. Everything is like
the one side quest
different.
I was really impressed with it. Like
like because like Fallout and stuff like that. All of the missions are just like side quests. They don't feel like they're giving out
one linear path that's only like 10 missions long, but everything else is a side quest.
Yeah, and in The Witcher, like you're talking the actual characters that you can find out a lot of background about. They're giving you details and stuff, and then you're going off hunting different monsters. Yeah. And then sometimes they even have dialogue and choices. Like there's 36, I think. It's in the high 30s. Different endings for The Witcher.
Oh.
Like there's different variations of the endings and stuff like that. You can get some more bigger than the other, like making changes. Like there's just so much to that game. And they said Cyberpunk is a lot bigger than The Witcher. They're our biggest game they've ever made. So I cleared The Witcher. And I haven't done everything in it. I did play the Hearthstone. It's not Heart of Stone. I always say Hearthstone because it's a fun card game. I played that DLC and I played the Blood and Wine expansion, which is just amazing. And I know how big The Witcher is to an extent. Not like I finished with it for now, but like for them to say that this is even bigger, it's more. And it's just making me think like I don't even know what I'm going to be getting into starting that game. Like I'm definitely not going to be able to finish it. Like The Witcher 3 was a huge commitment to get in and finish because of how long it is. It's like when you start like a big massive RPG, you know, it's like if you keep going back and forth between different games, you're just going to end up forgetting. And you're like, oh, it's just best if I restart or something at this point.
I know, I get that with like if you play Skyrim or something. I have a Skyrim file that I had for over a year and I stopped playing it. And I only turned it on now and I'm like, where am I? What am I doing? Like, I'm not going to be track.
That's what I was like with The Witcher. Like, I started and then I had to go back and start it again because
I remember that when you turned it on when you were showing me, you were like, what am I doing now?
Yeah, because it's been so long. Like, sometimes you have to do it, like, especially because it gives the game the best of like. It gives the game a good fair way of like you having a great experience with it, rather than just throwing in and not remember. Then you're blaming the game for stuff, like even though it was you that forgot. The Cyberpunk looked amazing. They wanted to see more, but I think it's playable, or it's not playable. They have a showcase on the floor at E3, where people can watch the developers play, and then there's a closed door behind closed doors gameplay session that like only certain people in the industry are going to be able to get in and see, but hopefully the one that's public gets published online, or they put it online, because if it's public and everyone else can just see it at the show, like I don't see why they wouldn't just put it online, you know, because obviously it'd be too long for them to take up on the Microsoft store to have a big gameplay session, so hopefully that gets put up. So Minecraft Dungeons was another early game that I mentioned.
That looked like a cool game.
That actually did look
dungeon,
and it looked really good because if you're like dungeon crawlers, like Diablo, the biggest one, that's a pretty fun game. The Minecraft version, it had a lot of new weapons like Thor's hammer, anything that looks like Thor's hammer. I just gotta say.
Yeah, it's Thor's.
But it also had like
when it hit the ground, let lightning out. So
I don't know if that was the hammer. That's what I was going to say. But I remember something lightning that happened, like an effect. If it was the hammer, then that's like really just referencing Thor's hammer.
It was really cool how they kept all the kind of same graphic style. Like
there was a few games that had like a similar
But they did, I don't know if you noticed it, but if you're looking at it, like they had the Minecraft style, but like whenever something was being moved and there was dust or something being created, it was all 8-bit pixels.
Yeah.
It was really kind of like stylish the way they did it.
That was pretty cool. I also like the local 1 to 4 players.
Yeah.
Like you can play online, But like this is completely playable off. Well, I don't know. You have to be offline. You probably still have to be connected if it's server based or something. But you can play it locally, which is awesome. Not too many games have local multiplayer, which is important.
Yeah.
It's
like live somewhere rural and the internet is really bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like come over to my house to play multiplayer.
Yes, exactly.
We've 1 megabyte, so we can't play online.
So yeah, locals should be supported when it can be. Like if the developers can't support and the games are able to run it, because for games to do local, it requires a lot more power of the systems because they have to be able to run it twice basically for like both sides of the screen, taking up the memory and shit like that. Yeah, but that was doing it, so that's good. I'll totally play that. It's in Game Pass, I guess, because it's a Microsoft game. So yeah, I'll play. Dungeon crawler. Just wonder how, because it's Minecraft themed and it is aimed more towards kids. I wonder how deep like the game is, like how like Diablo is like a very hardcore dungeon crawler, lots of different things, character builds and stuff like that. How deep would Minecraft go? Like, is it just going to be straightforward, or is there going to be so many different options that you can do with your characters?
They did show some kind of customizing, like a screen, like an inventory screen.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it again.
And stuff like that.
Like, anyone that's watching this, or if there is, at any point, you're like, oh, how are you not talking about this?
Yeah.
When you watch something, and by the time, like, it was basically nearly 2 hours long, the things that you see gets jumbled, and because it was 2 hours ago, you kind of forget.
I'm just interested in how far they can go with that Minecraft. Because they, like, I seen the trailer, they were on the surface of the world, and they slowly went down.
Yeah.
And like there's only so far down they can go in the games till they like. I wonder what that game be like. Will they bring in the Nether portal, and will they go into like the Nether?
Yeah, that'd be
like,
pretty
that'd
cool.
be cool for that dungeon thing because they all have it and everything. And stuff
Well,
like that.
one thing is good to know for sure, and that is the fact that Minecraft, the company, they do such a great job still supporting Minecraft to this day.
Yeah.
So this game, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a success because it has Minecraft in the name, and for anyone that even on the Xbox Game Pass thing, that has millions of people on it, so they're just gonna jump on it for the sake of it being a new game. And when it comes out, if it gets lots of press, they'd be like, sure, why not? So I'm sure the game's gonna be successful and it's gonna get numbers. So I'm pretty sure the company is gonna support it regardless. Like if it gets bad reviews, they're gonna be supporting it to try and make it better. Because it has the Minecraft name and everything like that.
Yes,
they don't want to damage the franchise or anything.
They're gonna keep with their kind of legacy, the updates and changes stuff.
Like it might not live as long as Minecraft is still living, but who knows? This could be a big surprise and actually blow up because everyone loves Minecraft, and Minecraft, as much as it has changed with its updates, it's still Minecraft. So maybe a different coat of paint on it with the Minecraft world and theme that people love.
I think it would really like hit the kids kind of market, like because it really reminded me of story mode.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? With the whole the way the
and
it looked great. Like it really did. This could also help younger kids that are playing it grow up with this type of game and go into Diablo and stuff like that. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Trying to think, Game Pass related news. They said Metro Exodus is going to Game Pass. So I'm pretty happy with that. Metro Exodus was a game that I thought looked really good. I didn't have the extra money to get it, so I didn't. So it's a good way for us to play it. I really liked Metro, the first one. I only played a good, probably 8 or 10 hours. Probably less, but it was a couple of hours anyway of Metro.
Some games are only that long.
Yeah, but the Metro games are pretty long. So I did play a few hours anyway, but I'm also shit at Metro, so there's that into account. I did play a little bit of the second one, Metro 2033. I can't remember, but I played the second one for a bit. Played the first one. Third one looks like, because it's it has more open world elements and it's not kind of more straightforward. There's a lot more options and how you're going to go around and do things, how you're going to go about it. And I hear really great things about that game. So I'm definitely gonna check that out at some point. So if we can't think of any more games that we're gonna be talking about, might as well jump into the whole Xbox project, the Xbox Project Cloud. I can't remember the name of it right now, even though I know it. The whole
Project Scarlett.
No, not the console. Their streaming service.
Yeah,
their
xCloud.
Yeah, the xCloud. I was trying Project in because of Project Scarlett.
They said Project twice for two different projects.
Yeah, so I just got confused. Yeah, xCloud. Their whole xCloud thing that they're bringing out, which is like Google has their whole begins with S, Stadia or something. Do you know the Google one that they announced?
No.
Google basically announced their own streaming thing with games, and it's pretty shitty. It has cool implementations thing with YouTube, but other than that, like there's a bit like need to see more about that. The xCloud seems pretty cool, being able to stream your games, and the fact that they said you can turn your own, like if you can use their server, or you can use your own Xbox as a thing to power the games from wherever you go. So you can play Gears of War on your phone.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Multi-platform system.
You can play basically any Xbox game on your phone, so or on your tablet, on anything basically that has an internet connection that you can get the thing. So if they said you can use, if you don't want to pay for their servers, so I assume xCloud is something you have to pay for, a subscription or a yearly fee or something like that to get access to their servers to stream your games anywhere you want. But if you have an Xbox, especially like it probably depending on which one you have, like if you have the base Xbox or the Xbox One X, it would run differently because your console at home is the one that's running the game. So depending on like if you have the Scarlett, which is the most powerful one, like it uses the power of your console, so it would run it the way your console runs it now. It's not going to run it any better because you know your console is only as powerful as it is.
Yeah.
You know, so an Xbox One S wouldn't be as good as an Xbox One X or whatever. I don't know. You know what? That's what they said. Anyway, you know, I'm messing it up and making it all confusing. But yeah, I want to hear more about that. There should be more coming out because they said they have xCloud there set up for people to check out.
They did say that they were on a preview, like a pilot of it, like.
Yeah, so they'll have a few games set up connected to an internet connection, so people can play it, get the feel, see if there's any latency.
Yeah.
Like see, but either way, like they're at a Microsoft studio, they probably hooked up to some really good internet shit.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be playing it on what you can get from like the best setup. But if they get it and like it's possible, even with a good internet connection, where they say we played it and it was like you wouldn't be able to tell that they were streaming it. Like that'd be the best thing people can come back saying, and then just hopefully when it does come out, like that internet connection that you need is as minimal as possible to get a solid experience. You know, like you don't need like 200 megs to get a game running smoothly.
Yeah.
Like if you can have like 30 megs or like something like that's not too out there, like for places to get in the future soon. You know, it's like if you have that many megabytes, you can play the game in HD and the frame rate is fine and you should be okay.
Yeah, so that'd be some kind of life support system to help that stuff.
Yeah, especially like Microsoft is such a massive company, and now YouTube also investing in streaming. Both of them pushing internet companies and providers. Like I'm sure because this is their platforms, they're gonna want to help and like push it that much more, probably even by supporting certain things to get it off the ground. Because the more customers they get, helps them in the long run.
Yeah. So
I think things like this going forward can really help places around the world just get into better internet faster. So yeah, I'll be definitely looking out for reactions to people on the show, putting up their impressions on what they're saying about actually using it.
Yeah.
There. So
I see that pilot. They also mentioned to go back to the Gears of War thing, they were going to show the guys 3 WWE.
Oh yeah, what was that a joke or what happened?
Playing that game. I didn't hear it, but he said you can go here to watch them play this shortly, and I didn't hear what he said.
Maybe there's an after show, Well, they didn't say it clearly enough. Because it really did to me and you, I think, made it seem like that was going to be the next part.
Yeah.
Was to see gameplay of this mode. But maybe there is gameplay right now and we went off it to have this discussion and we're fools. So, the next big thing is Xbox Project Scarlett. The next most powerful console that's coming out. When the Xbox One first came out, the PS4 had an edge with power.
Yeah.
It was able to do a little bit more and it was able to hit higher resolutions.
Yeah.
At the start, the Xbox was struggling to get games out at 1080. PS4 wasn't as much, but it did have issues with some games. And then, skip forward a few years, it came into the next gen recycle or re-release, but was slightly powerful.
Yeah.
PlayStation, Sony went with a slight upgrade. Not to say PS4 Pro is bad. It has, it is a lot better than the PS4 what it has, and they released it as the PS4 Pro. Then Microsoft came out with their Xbox One X, but if you were to compare what's inside them, the Xbox One X is a good bit above it. And ever since then, like when they announced these, Microsoft was like, we're gonna push the most powerful console. And they said because of what happened at the start of this generation, and not even with the lack of power as what they had, it was the marketing and everything because it was a different person in charge.
Yeah.
It wasn't Phil Spencer.
Yeah.
It was Don Matrick, I think was his name, and he was all like with the always online, all this other stuff, and then with an underpowered machine on top of it, like the media just went crazy. Everything was attacking Xbox, YouTubers, people. I was disappointed. I was all like, I like the games, but they have an always online internet connection. You can't bring it to places if you don't have Wi-Fi.
That power dynamic of fighting it always reminds me of Disney versus Pixar. And Disney
I don't care about power. I just care about the games.
It's funny to think of it taking that aspect like Disney versus Pixar, and Disney was always attacking Pixar, saying we're better, and then it was like Pixar rose up and was like, now we consume you. That's going to happen with Xbox. They're going to like consume
But then
PlayStation at some
they
point.
fired the Don Matrick guy. Phil Spencer got hired. His goal was to literally rebuild Xbox. You know, Xbox Game Pass, Xbox One S, the Xbox Adaptive Controller, you know, the Xbox One X, taking everything over. He brought down the barriers of like saying, let's do cross-play. He's like, people don't have to ask if they want to do it, just we want it. And then he's all like him and the company now, like it just, gaming is better, like if everyone's able to play together. And then they brought I don't know if you've seen the adaptive controller before, but that's a pretty cool.
It's not like the Elite, is it?
No, this it's more for people that that struggle to play games, disabilities and stuff like that. So it's really, it's an amazing controller that really didn't get as much public stuff as possible. But ever since the Xbox One X and stuff like that, they've just been all about, we're gonna keep this power thing going, and
that's cool because it keeps their mission statement doing that, because it's all about gameplay and the game.
So the thing with the Scarlett, we're going back to like we got off topic there, I did a bit ramble, but like they were just saying how powerful this is, and how good this is gonna be for open world games and or like stuff like that. Games that have a lot of loading involved. And they have to find little gimmicks or ways around it.
That's it. It will alleviate that loading and the pressure off your console, because like even though advances, consoles can still overheat and start giving out, whereas this will alleviate some of that if you need it.
Unless they start to do too much that even that's true.
It's like,
it's even this is real life. You're playing your life right now. This is really draining the system. Like they showed the Project Scarlett, like they said what it had, I think, didn't they? They said 6. So like,
went through
I'm not a big computer nerd, so I don't know everything, but they went through stuff and they seemed pretty impressed with what they said. And Sony already announced some of the specs and stuff for the PlayStation 5. So for them to come out and be like this,
some of the stuff was good, like SSDs and stuff like that. Really, like high memory, but it's very slim cards.
And
So to
especially-
make the console more.
Yeah,
stylish
especially
as
because
they
it's the same people that done Xbox One X. Like, they know what they're doing making a console, obviously.
Yeah.
So, a powerful console. Let's just see what the price
That's
range is going to be like for the next Xbox and the next PlayStation.
They really went over the whole circuit of the motherboard, like showing
Yeah.
that over and over again. I think that reflects back to when, remember, the old Xbox used to break with the motherboard bent.
I
think they're like, look, it's
Thing
completely
overheated
sturdy.
and got red ring.
Look at this really thick circuit disc and the big bolts. It's not gonna do that.
It was good though. It was good.
Yeah.
Then I actually seen thing about a leak earlier before saying that the show's gonna end with them saying giving details about Project Scarlett because the show was gonna end with showing Halo Infinite on it.
Yeah.
So I think that leak was pretty accurate. I wonder if that means then the Fable was gonna happen, but they dropped it. Like, because the game was still rumored to be like another 2 years out, because the company that was making it only started making it like a year or two ago, and they're still hiring. So
yeah.
And the last Fable game, Fable Legends, got cancelled and the studio got shut down.
It's not a game that's been worked on for like 5 years.
So Fable Legends was being worked on for years, and it was in beta for like a year or something like that, like closed beta that I was in and I played it and I really enjoyed the game. But it wasn't your typical Fable. It was did you ever play Evolve, like 3 people play as humans and then one plays as the monster?
Yeah.
It was like that with Fable Heroes, 3 people, Fable Legends, 3 people or 4 people, I can't remember the exact number of rounds, played as hero characters with like they had different abilities.
Yeah.
And one person played as the villain.
Yeah.
He playing like an RTS. He was controlling where the creatures went on the map.
Yeah.
And he could tell them to attack us
Cool.
and stuff like that. It was
kind of good.
Yeah, I liked it. It was different.
It's kind of like a Dungeon Master.
Yeah, it was different, especially because back then that was a few years ago when Evolve was only coming out, so it was like a new type of thing that was happening. Lots of people like really wanted the next Fable game, so with that and like just the press it was getting and how long it was taking them to make it, just didn't turn out and the game got cancelled. And Lionhead, the company that made Fable, shut down by Microsoft. So that didn't end well, but they're making a new one. The guys that make Forza Horizon, since Microsoft bought them last year, they're making a second massive team, and it's rumored like that their next game is an RPG, and like it's been lots of stuff that's come out about it, so it has to be like some truth to it. Where it's Fable that they're working on, and it only makes sense because Microsoft already said that Fable isn't a franchise that they want to die. They see a future for it. It just wasn't working out with Lionhead, I guess.
Just trying to get it right.
So I don't know. Hopefully, but back to that's another ramble. But if the whole ending with Halo thing, like that has to have had some sort of truth to it. Like it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna have the whole Project Scarlett stuff, dialogue and information, and then it's going to end with a big cinematic of Halo to show what it looks like on the next generation Xbox or PC or whatever it was running on, an engine or whatever. But I'm pretty sure because it was after it wasn't a base Xbox One. It was definitely the newer hardware that I was running it.
It's definitely, the cinematic was so like clean and fresh, like, and
it was very clean. Yeah. It's like his ship is very clean.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And then it skipped like a couple of years ahead after he fell, and I was like, still clean.
It's still clean. Where's all your shit? Oh man. It's getting late. So yeah, but Halo Infinite looked beautiful. I can't really get into too much about other than it didn't show.
One of the really nicest games that was there was like the Ori one, that one, side scroller.
Yeah, I love what I've played. I need to play more of it. I need to get into it and dedicate time to clear the first story, because the first one, just like the first 20 minutes are emotional, and like I think the fact, even though I like hard games, like I like Dark Souls and stuff like that, and other, like even though I suck at Cuphead, I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I probably will never finish it because I'm not that good. Maybe because I just know how hard Ori was when I was playing it. I just was like, I'm not ready to play another game that's gonna take skill. Doesn't have a set difficulty mode, so I can't just run through it and get the story or whatnot. So maybe that's why I didn't finish it when I played it, because I just knew how hard. Like, it's meant to be really hard.
It looked really hard because the person, whoever was playing it, were speeding through it. Like, they had played it a lot of times.
They played it like every day.
It's like the game.
The game's been finished for a year, but just to get that segment played so smoothly.
That's why it's not released yet. We haven't completed the game. It's too hard.
We're still balancing. But the art style, like, so many games just look beautiful. Like, I did want to say more about Halo, but because the trailer really didn't show anything.
Well, that'd be great if it could, because it didn't show full.
I know, but like
a small bit of a cinematic.
Like, Cortana went evil at the end. During like she was evil in Halo 5.
Yeah.
And then there was the whole conversation that you heard at the end where she, like, I chose you because you're special.
That's basically what she said.
The actual part with the hologram thing that he drops. Yeah. And she's like, "I love you, Daddy." That was actually really like.
That was too emotional.
It was emotional, but it was really well like done. Like
the
voice acting,
really well
like
done.
It was like pretty realistic. Like you'd believe it. Believe. Just some things because where you get like. Yeah, well, that's good.
I'm gonna be the next Master Chief. Believe it.
I don't. I'm not tall enough. As tall as you are, Don, you are tall enough or big enough. You're not a superhuman.
You just need a super suit.
Yeah, but they're powered up in general before getting in the suit. You know?
Yeah, 6 months of steroids.
But the game, so the only thing we could say, because it did switch the gameplay when they showed that was gameplay.
Yeah, it did switch the gameplay. It had to show the HUD, it showed.
Yeah, like I showed the like classic.
Gave you a little snippet of gameplay, and then it kind of went back to
the cutscene. So, what was the point of it going to gameplay for like 2 seconds to go back and I don't know. It's obviously going to play differently. Like, you know, that could play all differently or go straight into gameplay again really quick after the trailer. But I would have liked to see more. So at the end of next year, because it's holiday 2020, so it's going to be the game that's going to be the launch title for Scarlett, whatever name they choose to go with, and everything that you have on your Xbox right now goes forward. So all your Xbox One games are going to work on Xbox Scarlett, and Microsoft has said before, like he said like a year or two ago. Going forward, Xbox is going to be backwards and forward compatible. Yeah. So, like, even though, like, right now, Xbox One is backward compatible with the original Xbox. There's a bunch of games there and the Xbox 360 games. So, everything that's already available, backwards compatible, should be even, like, ready there. Like, it's probably going to be using the same emulator that they developed for the Xbox to run it. It could even have a more improved version because I showed you like Microsoft been actually like enhancing Xbox One X enhancing their games to run higher resolution like original 360 games and like they're the ones going back and doing that, not the developers. So that's pretty cool. So maybe they'll have Scarlett enhanced Xbox One games.
Oh, that'd be too
like
powerful.
Specific. What?
That'd be too powerful.
And like. They could up the resolution or something. Like Microsoft could go for specific, like I'm sure, like they know what the top games are for the console.
They were showing that with the Age of Empires 2. Like they relaunched it with 4K graphics, which was unbelievable. Like.
Yeah. But that's only for PC.
I know, but they're still like.
No, I'm just saying. I really wanted them to, because they added mouse and keyboard support for the Xbox. So there's really no reason why they can't bring it on over. Yeah, if it has like it should just stay on the game information. Only playable with mouse and keyboard. But Xbox can have a mouse and keyboard, so the options should be there.
It's the whole thing. Like their biggest gaming base for Age of Empires was PC players.
Yeah.
Like, and they did try to bring it over to console. Like I tried. Like they released that on PlayStation 4 for like a short time and then took it off the shop. Because they didn't make enough sales of it. Like, so they just left it. So that's probably what's brought them back to like, let's release it on PC. If it does well there, we'll try bring it down again to like PlayStation and Xbox.
Well, because the option's there, they should like give you the option to buy it. Like, I know that opens up to mistakes if people buy the game and don't have a mouse and keyboard and didn't read it. Then they have to go through the whole refund.
It could probably be like a gateway game, like they're getting you into Age of Empires and then they release the new Age of Empires that they've always been teasing.
Well, yeah, that's been announced, I'm pretty sure. They just haven't shown on, or just not too much.
So they're just going to let this one go out and just test the waters.
Who knows? They're probably waiting for demand.
And then wait for like PlayStation and Xbox people to demand it for their consoles, and then they'll go, we'll give you the new game for the consoles.
So, yeah, I think that's it. Like we talked about.
That was like the most interesting games we kind of talked about. Like, and
there's like I'm sure we're gonna look, or we're gonna go on our phones, go on YouTube, and then we're gonna see all the trailers are up individually and be like, oh, we didn't talk about that game or that game, because there's just like. I'm pretty sure we only talked about like 10 or 15 games out of the 60 games that they showed. Like a game that just topped there that I thought looked pretty cool was the one that was in a book. It was like a drawing book. Yeah, like that looked amazing.
That was
I totally want to play that. Like that was super unique and just something that I haven't seen been done. Like you see games like Cuphead, that was a game that was drawn and stuff like that. But this game is like. It is on a drawing, so it's just like...
I like the way they had the HUD and everything written up the top.
Yeah, like it's the people that thought that are genius, and I can't even imagine how hard it is to translate that onto a game and getting it all working.
The other interesting game I'm forgetting about was the 12 minutes game.
The top down.
Yeah, top Hitman.
That guy, man, that guy.
Well, it was a guy coming to kill the woman
to
perform a hit. It was a man who was performing the hit.
Yeah, it could have been. Could be a crossover that they haven't announced yet. They've been waiting to see if people were going to spot it.
He played the game from the other angle.
Add in the code on the back of his head as a paid DLC. There you are, Agent 47.
That was cool. That's like
that was super dark and super. I can't remember the exact conversation now, but I remember when I was watching it, it was like, whoa. I need to see this again, just like immerse and watch it. That game looked like you need to be like ready for a serious story. Yeah, because it seemed like it was pretty.
Because obviously, like it's 12 minutes you have in the game to try and stop this thing from happening. So obviously it's like a puzzle, and you have to try something every time.
And the character, I assume, is responding to it every time because you see him getting more frustrated and annoyed. Yeah. So when did we never clear the game?
It's probably like you have a set amount.
How crazy does he go?
Of lives that carry over.
Yeah.
So you have to restart, like. A clean start.
Man, just there, see. So, Microsoft, like I said, Sony ain't going to E3 this year. They backed out. They're not showing that, and they do have. Now I'm gone mind blank. The game, Norman Reedus game. There you go. We're taking with too many names or games, even though I'm looking forward to it. We can do it.
Death Stranding.
Yes. Death Stranding is coming out. They have that coming out this year. So they have that to look forward to. But they didn't have a big show. They they only released their big games, like Naughty Dog is working on The Last of Us, that's coming out early next year, more likely. They don't have as many studios as Xbox now. Xbox is just gone crazy with the purchases, which means the issue they had at the start was they weren't able to get as many games out as often, but now they're fixing that. And Sony, because they're like only had Horizon Zero Dawn, like the company that made that only made that game, and because it takes a couple of years to make games, they're not going to have as many games to show for like another year probably.
Well, that's it. They're working on Horizon Zero Dawn too.
And all the games that their companies are making now that haven't been announced are more likely going to be releasing on the next PlayStation, and because they're not ready to go fully in like Xbox did there with the Project Scarlett announcement. Yeah. Once they go in and have their little show, they'd be like, "This is what the next Uncharted looks like." Even though that's not happening. I'm just saying, but they'll show something of theirself, of their own game running on the next PlayStation. Yeah. But Xbox, like I said, they've coming out. They said they're going to be coming out swinging because this is a huge opportunity for them to like have this moment on a Sony and drop a trailer for a game like The Last of Us tomorrow, and then somehow that takes over this whole show. But I don't think The Last of Us is that big of a game. Like, it is a big game, but I don't think, like, I think it is overrated, even though I really enjoy it, but it's not like the way the media took over the force and like one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good game. I really enjoyed it, but not on that level. But they went in, they said they're going to have, like we said, there was so many Microsoft Xbox Studio games on those trailers. They have so many games coming, they were shown. They talked about the future to let everyone know what was coming to, like, Game Pass, what was coming with the next Xbox, the Project xCloud. Like, they were giving everyone like a good enough a roadmap basically on the next year. You know what's happening. You know all these games are coming out like this year and next year, and then they got Xbox, and they're gonna have E3 next year to fill you up. And they did a good job letting you know everything that's gonna be coming out.
Yeah, they gave specific dates or like.
So you know what games you're gonna be playing on the Xbox if you want. So they came out. They showed all their games. Battletoads was another one that I forgot that looked pretty cool. I played that. Yeah. That had a good mix of the 2D, 3D at the so that was pretty cool. Overall, did you think they delivered a good show? Were you bored?
Yeah.
Were you entertained? Was there too many games? Like, have you seen news articles popping up? Xbox show too long, show too many games. Stuff like that's happened.
I think they really kind of slimmed it down compared to like previous show.
Yeah, I was actually disappointed. I thought it was meant to be an hour, like 20 minutes longer.
Yeah. They technically got a lot of those games done in montages.
Yeah, but they have the montages every year.
Yeah.
And still have a long show.
Yeah.
They even had more talking about normal stuff.
Yeah.
With
the talking was good. Cause I think the people that are doing the talking just did it nice and cleanly. Like, they didn't go on too long.
Yeah. And when they announced that they got they acquired Double Fine.
Yeah.
Like, I think they did a really good job in that dialogue of Tim Schafer and stuff, like, when they were saying, because like the first thing people are gonna be like, oh, Double Fine got acquired by Microsoft, goodbye Double Fine games. They're just gonna make Connect games, even though that's not a thing anymore. But they're just gonna be stuck doing games that Microsoft are gonna force on them. Games that they don't want.
Yeah, it was the same with Minecraft. Like, once Minecraft was purchased by Microsoft, everybody's like, oh, it's gonna be killed now. But then they've made loads of new games and like.
Yeah, and now they have Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah.
Like, Minecraft didn't really need to be, but now they have like a.
And they're still updating the base game. Like,
except for the original 360 and stuff like that. The original PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, they don't get updates anymore. Because they're too old of a system.
Too old, yeah. Like, that's obvious.
It sucks for people that if they haven't jumped onto Xbox One, like you or PlayStation due to phones or anything like that. Like, but when it comes out, like Minecraft right now is on PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, 3DS. Like, it's already on a bunch. Like, it's too insane for the developers to have so many different versions of the games that run different on the systems, and that they have to test all of the updates and get them all those builds up to scratch on all of the platforms.
Yeah, and
like they had to cut it at some point, so that's understandable.
Yeah,
and they did only. It wasn't too long ago they did it, so they did support for a good few years into this generation.
Yeah,
it wasn't instant cut off.
Yeah. No, so, there's still it's still stuff coming out for it. Like last week there was an update for Minecraft. They haven't given up on it.
Like they're still updating it, and they were updating it. They were working on this game, the Minecraft Dungeons. So
fair play for them.
It looks pretty good. Yeah, like I want to play it.
Like that's a game that I'd be able to play with like my little sister or something like that.
Yeah, like I don't want to jump into a whole rating of the show.
Oh yeah,
like.
No.
Like I
sleep on that and then come back with
like even whenever I do movie reviews or game reviews, like when you give a number, like if you give a 7 or an 8, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like people instantly think if it's not a 9 or a 10, anything like that is like shit. So I just like to just say how I feel and that's it. Like if I really like something, you should be able to tell that I just enjoyed it and that I think it's worth seeing or watching. So overall, I really liked the show. I thought Microsoft did a great job. Like I said, they laid out a very good roadmap. Not just this console. They laid out a really good roadmap for what's to come this year and next year, along with the bringing out a brand new system that we're gonna find out more. I assume next year, either at E3, or they're gonna have a whole dedicated show just to announcing and showing off what the actual console looks like.
Yeah.
Because that would take too much time, I think, for doing E3 and stuff. They'd want to have their own 1 hour show that they're going to do either at the start of next year or some point to get, even at the end of this year, who knows, to know what the console looks like, to have a price, get the pre-orders up and stuff like that. But with all the games that we know, we have Gears of War coming out this year. That's their big game. The Forza DLC and stuff. Things coming out. And then next year they have Halo Infinite as their massive new game that 343 is going to have ready to launch on the new system to show off its power and stuff like that. And it's a beloved franchise. It's going back to it makes it more of the original art style, because Halo kind of went a bit weird for a while. So yeah, it's just so many cool indie games were shown. So many games getting added to Game Pass. So much. So I thought they did a good job.
They did. We didn't complain about it. The only
the only thing.
In the show,
When I think of the only thing that I can say that was negative, isn't really too much of a negative. It was just me getting too hopeful or wanting to see more. They did show Gears of War, but they didn't show what one part of something I wanted. Because if they didn't, if I could have it my way, I'd love to see story, I'd love to see multiplayer, and I'd love to see Horde all in the one show.
That's
but
pretty,
that's
I
too
agree
much.
with you on that. They kind of teased that and said, go here to find out more about that.
Yeah.
I played that.
But it makes sense for them to want to...
even 30 seconds to 1 minute would have been happy.
Yeah, it makes sense for them to want to promote their new mode that they probably wanted to do last game, or probably wanted to do for a while. But I feel still like they should have sold some story, because E3 is such a big show to have a big audience, that people that probably dropped out with Gears of War, this could have been a way to get them kind of have a really good tease, or even a short trailer for the campaign, just to give teases of what's going on, just to make people aware more. Because if people aren't into multiplayer games and stuff like that, they're not going to be really sold on this new escape mode, because some people just like playing single player games, and Gears of War's story is completely fine to play solo. You don't, even though it's really good to play co-op locally or even with a friend online, you can just play the story and still have a great time. So I think they should have teased some stuff with the story, but that's it. And the fact that there was no gameplay for Halo Infinite, everything else they showed so many games, it's hard to say I want more games, and because I do. Yeah. Overall, I really thought it was a good show. Yeah. And you had a few faves, so that was a few good games to look forward to in the coming.
Yeah, that was it.
In the coming months to a year. So yeah, if you like this reaction, let us know. I hope you did. We got a bit tired towards the end.
Yeah, it was a long show.
Bethesda's show again. So, okay. Yeah, their show is coming up in a few hours.
Yeah.
If we're still kicking, we might do a reaction.
Yeah.
So I'll see you. Gotta go turn this off. Do some waves, Dom. What's up?
Distraction tactic.
Oh, Dom, we weren't recording.